Now? Oh, there we go. Yeah, for some reason my NVIDIA Broadcast, which is for the software now, takes all the background noise away. That's stopped auto-booting when I load up my computer, which is interesting, an interesting development, which we'll surely remember to look into and not immediately forget as soon as the games start. What I was saying is I hope everyone's been holding up alright in the heat. Oh, Dorsey's saying it's too fucking hot. Morning, Red Sea. Oh. Week 4 trying to fix my fantasy as well. Yeah, but this is going to be the week. I feel like I've been trending up. I've not actually checked for math on whether I've been trending up. We're going to look at my career fantasy this morning, but I think so. Thanks for writing Space Station. Yep, just trying to give you a few clues, Anaki, you know, lead you to water. I don't have a playlist either, Score Bunny. It's just kind of pick songs that I'm listening to at the moment. The inside of my house is 14 degrees before I turn the heat on. Yeah. It's a good day. Good day to be Australian. Have I been dealing with the heat? It's been kind of rough. So, our situation is we have a portable aircon, which does like an alright job. But we keep that one in the upstairs bedroom because our bedroom is on the top floor, like a converted attic. So it gets so hot.
2-year anniversary.
Thank you, Red Eyes.
Sub, what did you get me?
I got you a sub. I got you. Yes, thank you message. Thank you, Red Eyes, for the 2 years. Thank you very much. Happy anniversary. And I feel like we both gifted equally. Thank you, a tree with no leaves, for the 3 months as well. Morning, Ben. That's all I wanted. Yes, I knew it. I knew it's what you wanted. Ooh, it's a dinner straight from the fridge kind of week. Yeah, like, I don't know why I've done this, right? But I started buying some of these oat pots just to have like a little snack on for breakfast. But what I've realised I've done is I've just decided to have, rather than a sausage sandwich, just a really hot bowl of oats instead as my breakfast on like the hottest days of the year so far. I don't know why. But yeah, I've loaded up on ice cream. The aircon is on like just 24/7 basically in our bedroom trying to fight the heat. It reduces the temperature, but it doesn't. You know, like if you ever, you know, you've got like a building, they stay in a hotel with proper aircon. Thank you, Powered by Caffeine, for the 7 months. If you got that, you'll know like it actually lowers it to you could just have like an 18-degree room. Our portable aircon, it's fighting for its life to bring it down to like 20. I think the lowest it's managed to get it got it down to 26 one day. It got it down to 26. So I was quite impressed it managed to get it down to 26. So yeah, it's pretty rough. And then my office, where we are now, the room, the only room of my house you've ever seen, is a very small room on the 2nd floor, which means it's just fucking hot. It's just hot, so it's just been working through the heat, really. Tanking it a little bit, taking breaks upstairs in the air-conditioned room. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Astro a lot. If anyone saw the Funny Astro interview, you would have heard us talk about aircon as because it's a conversation between 2 Brits right now, so the conversation can't, at a certain point, get to aircon. But I've been talking to Astro quite a lot, because if you watch that interview, you would have heard him talk about he's having aircon installed in his house. This weekend? Next weekend? This weekend? Maybe next week. Maybe like not this weekend, but before playoff weekend. And so I've been talking to him about it a lot, you know, because it just a few years ago we got the portable aircon because, you know, the summers are getting hotter, everything like this, and getting the portable aircon was an absolute game changer to have our bedroom in a sleepable space. But now it feels, not only is the whole house even really hot still, even downstairs is like too hot now, which is normally okay. Even the bedroom with the portable aircon is still fucking warm, you know? It's still warm even with it going the whole time. So, yeah, the south is unbearable. Yeah, my wife. So, one thing is we have a portable aircon in our room, but it's kind of noisy. It's not like super noisy, but it's too noisy for my wife to sleep. So we sort of leave it on for a little bit, put it on a timer. But as soon as the aircon stops going at full blast, within, I want to say 3.2 seconds, the room is fucking roasting. So the portable aircon will go off. I'll wake up because it's too hot, and we'll just sort of repeat that pattern a bit at night, or eventually I'll go downstairs and just sleep on the sofa because it's cooler downstairs than it is on the third floor. Portable ACs are sold out everywhere. Yeah, so I was talking to Astro about having a proper one installed. He said when he booked his, he had to go on a 2-month waiting list. So obviously 2 months from now would be end of August. So I reckon installing aircon's no-go for this year. So it's like get it done in September or something, and then have it for next year. Are you detached? We're terraced as well. So yeah, we're terraced and we're kind of right in the middle of the terrace. Costs a ridiculous amount. Yeah, when I was talking to Daniel, I think like the units themselves aren't like preposterously expensive, but the work to have it installed is really expensive. That's where you'll really spend the money. Yeah, exact same problem, Gigalore. Like at the start of this week, it was hot during the day, but then you'd cool it down at night. Like, the aircon does a good job. If the temperature drops in the evening, like for portable aircon, it can help keep it at a reasonable temperature. And then if it drops at night, it just sort of works, you know? And then the entire house kind of resets. But the last few days, it's not been resetting overnight. It's just still hot. Yeah. Yeah. So there's sort of been no reset, so just tanking it a little bit. I went for a walk this morning, actually. If anyone, I'd recommend it, honestly. I was up really early because of the heat, so I was up about 4 a.m. I went for a walk probably like 6:40, 6:45. Are you hot right now? Yeah. This is the coolest it's felt in my office in a couple of days, and it's still warm. I got my double-decker fan, just a little desk fan, and it's trying its absolute best. I'll tell you that. It's trying its absolute best. Yeah, grocery stores, restaurants, hotels, all of that stuff has AC. You know, so like the walk I did yesterday, I like basically just walked to Aldi, because then I could walk to Aldi and then and then just stay in Aldi for like 5-10 minutes, buy a few things, and then come back. You know, so it was a little aircon break in the middle of my walk. Did I manage my walk yesterday? I did like a 20-minute walk yesterday because I was going to walk earlier yesterday morning, but then I was in like a meeting and trying to figure out stuff for Esports World Cup. So then by the time I went, it was like 2 p.m, which is actually just the fucking hottest part of the day, which was insane. So I walked about 20 minutes instead of a normal hour. At least it isn't humid heat. It's pretty fucking humid. I can't wait. I can get my phone. I'll give you the humidity report. We'll do the weather section. We'll do the weather section this morning. And the weather where you are right now is fucking hot. Oh, I tell you this though. So my wife is going on holiday. Just a little like couple of days trip. She's going to France right now. 40 degrees in France. She's going to France. Fuck. Never been more glad not to be in France. Where's it tell me humidity? It says it's 24 degrees right now, going up to 35 degrees today. We'll hit that somewhere in the afternoon, which hopefully the stream's finished by then. Does it tell me humidity? Humidity, 77%. Fuck, that's too much. That's too much. No, 77 is too much. Fuck. Oh, I'm living in France now. Second floor of a house. It's legit 45 degrees in my room. Yeah, I don't have like a temperature thing or whatever. But yeah, is 41 in Dubai? Nah, not to turn into one of these Twitter arguments, Mo. But look, Mo, I've been to Riyadh. Fuck, it's better in Riyadh. Because you know when I was in Riyadh? Oh, thank you, Faceted Atoll. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everyone. We're just waiting for Korea to start. I've been to Riyadh, and you know what I wore when I was in Riyadh? It was 45 degrees in Riyadh when I was there. Do you know what I wore? A fucking hoodie. Do you know why I wore a hoodie? Because every building is aircon to fuck. My hotel, when I was in Riyadh, I would go out for the day, you know, to the Esports World Cup and do the casting. And then I came back, and obviously they cleaned my room and stuff. And do you know what they set? You know what they set the thermostat to in my room? 14 degrees. I come back Riyadh, it's 45 degrees. I come back, it's freezing in my room. I have to get immediately under the covers. Just like, oh, fucking freezing out here in this desert. God. Technology, I mean, they blast it. I mean, because it's the same. Like, when I used to work on London, we were based in LA. Because where else would you base for London Spitfire? We were based in LA. So I spent quite a lot of my summers, or the summers while I was the last 2 years, out in LA. And it was way nicer in LA than in the UK. Because even though it was hotter in LA, every building's air conditioned, right? So it doesn't count. It doesn't count, you know. You just it's warm outside, but it's not warm in here, so you don't actually have to deal with it. Coastal 2, right? Yeah, I mean, there was one time where the aircon broke in our house in LA, and even then, like, I feel like this is worse. Like, just anecdotally, right? But when that aircon would break in the house in LA, considering that was a house with like 9 people in it and computers and everything, like, this is worse, you know? At least experientially. How the houses were built, yeah, like the LA houses are like super like thin, I guess. So yeah, so I'm heavily considering it. Like, I won't get it this summer, but especially for my office, because the nature of my job is, what am I going to do, you know? I got to stream the games. They're on for the weekend. They're going to be on over the summer. Today won't be too bad. Like, I'll have a warm morning. We'll do a few hours, maybe like 6 or 7 hours. 6 or 7 hours. And then, then I'll be off, you know? So I can go sit upstairs in the aircon for a little bit. I can cool off, etc., etc. I can be kind of restful. Because during the week, I've had like a lot of bits to do. But they've all been just sort of like work admin-y bits, so not like high intensity stuff. But tomorrow's stream, I think, is going to be the worst. It's meant to like thunderstorm tonight, I think. Which thunderstorms are good when it's hot. You want thunderstorms because thunderstorms help clear the humidity. So we're rooting for thunder. Or maybe that's not true. Maybe they're meant to be last night. Oh, fuck, I know thunderstorms. I swear I looked yesterday and it said there were going to be thunderstorms soon. Fuck. So, yeah. Had a storm Monday here. All it did was make it more humid. Was it a storm? Did you have the thunder and lightning? I think the thunder, like the lightning part, is meant to help. I had a gigantic thunderstorm this morning. Yeah, maybe it was just overnight and I missed it. I mean, there's no sign of any like rain or whatever, but. Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, that must be close, isn't it? Because what's it meant to be? Every second gap between the thunder and the lightning, or between the lightning and the thunder, is meant to be 1 mile, right? So that must have, well, dead close. While I got to 36, 37 here yesterday, it's max 27 Cardiff today. Fuck. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, ours isn't going to drop until Sunday. So it reckons 35 today peak, 30 tomorrow peak, 24 peak on Sunday. That was on Sheffield, so it might be heading away. I mean, I'd kill for a thunderstorm right now. I mean, if it starts raining, I might just go stand in the rain. You know, it's like, enjoy the rest of the map, guys. It's time. It's time to stand in the rain. Don't people say the UK has never seen the sun, or is it just Manchester, or is it just Cabba? I mean, like, we have, like, I think, to be fair, like, UK probably has a pretty good balance of weather, you know, like, we get a chance to get snow in winter. Nothing ever lasts too long, you know. People complain it's, like, rainy. That's probably worse, like, the further north you go, but, I'm actually, like, I wouldn't actually, like, I feel bad now because it's getting hotter, but this is, like, a new development, you know? Like, we had hot summers when I was a kid, but I swear it wasn't like this. Or it'd be like once in my entire childhood, it would reach like 35 or 37. But it starts to feel like that's just every summer now. But I think the hot stuff for UK is just not set up for. Like when I was talking about being in Riyadh, like when it was 45 degrees, I remember me and Chrissy walked to. There was a few times like walking between buildings or we walked to a cheesecake factory once for like lunch and stuff, and that did feel like the hottest I'd ever felt outside. In terms of, it felt like I was in an oven. Like 45 degrees felt like I was in an oven. Whereas the UK heat is more just uncomfortable heat. Like I think some of it probably is for humidity. That's what people always say, right? But it's just uncomfortable. The way I saw someone describe it on Twitter the other day, someone described it if you're ever near like a back of a bus and you buy like the heat vent or whatever it is, and you're just getting that like awful hot air. That's what UK heat is like. And then on top of that, the shops and the restaurants are all built to deal with it and stuff like this. And honestly, I don't know how many people are working this morning, but I remember when I used to work an office job. Couldn't wait to go to the office. Couldn't wait to go to the office and sit in the fully air-conned office. Do you want me to stay late? I'll stay late. Anyone else need help with anything? I'm arriving early. I'm going home late because it's so fucking air-conditioned in this office. I went early today. Exactly, yeah. Yes. So, I don't know. I think I just bite the bullet. We got the portable aircon. That was a huge quality of life improvement. Don't regret that investment in the slightest. So probably time to put a bit of money up and get an AC installed. Probably won't be until September, but this time next year, I'll be so grateful. I'll be so grateful. Oh. No way your office doesn't have an AC. I remember when I worked at the cinema, what would happen, a lot of places have this, is because the aircon isn't that robust in the UK. The number of times, every time, it used to, when I worked at Sports Direct, which is like a clothing and sports goods store when I was like a kid, and then when I worked at the cinema, so both like retail jobs, just every summer the aircon fucking breaks. Just every summer the aircon breaks, and then you're just out back cleaning, stocking stuff, 40 fucking degree heat, Look at these Australians. Look at these Australians in their winter time. I don't have to work till I miss the AC. Yeah. It's 11 degrees here. Don't, Lemon. Oh, I'd kill for that now. I'm sure a lot of people say this, especially around this time of the year, but I firmly believe it all points of the year. I prefer the cold. Like I'd rather live in like a more I don't know what you call it, like a Finland climate or something. Like, yeah. Like I don't mind the rain, I don't mind the cold. Just for fucking heat, Had a huge heat wave in Caddy like 2 weeks ago and made me shave my whole beard. Yeah, do you remember when I was growing the beard out? Like that would have, I mean, it was gone anyway because the wife didn't like it, but it would have been long gone in this heat. Just I bought so many ice creams the other day as well. Like, just an egregious amount. I was like, well, I probably need some Cornettos. I got some Magnum white chocolate, of course. Then when these Haagen-Dazs ones, so I got some Haagen-Dazs cookies and creams. I got some Soleros. I don't really like Soleros that much, but the missus does. When he's just like, in my head in the supermarket as well, I was just like, this is all completely valid. I know this is like the order of a 5-year-old, but this is all completely valid. Not the Belgium chocolate one, no. I wanted to get ice as well, but I was walking to and from the shops, and it's like a 25-minute walk. And I was like, if I buy a bag of ice and I walk back in the heat for 25 minutes, do I still have ice? Have I carried home a bag of water? So I was like, fuck. Bag of ice. Buy dry ice. Can you get dry ice? I thought that was the one that's like crazy cold. Don't put him in a bag. Ice needs to get in the bag. Surely you can just make ice at home? Yeah, but it's like our freezer's really full of ice cream at the moment for an unknown reason. And also, the ice cube tray. We have ice cube trays, but I just go through them so quick, Don't you have an insulated shopping bag? No. I mean, maybe actually, maybe Aldi and Lidl just sell one. But oh well, I didn't get any ice. So I've got the ice cube trade's doing its best, but that's going to last for about 2 drinks, and then we're get some liquid nitrogen. Yeah. The supermarkets definitely sell them. I always bring my own bags, Ben, because unlike you, I care about the environment. I always bring my own bags. I'm not you. Bring it. Just buy in new insulated bags every time you get to a supermarket. Unbelievable. This guy. This is why it's so hot, Ben. People like you not reusing your bags. This is your fault. We've got to the bottom of it. I think we've got it. It's Ben's fault. Oh no. The ozone layer. It was 1 bag away from being fine. No way you spent money on frozen water? 100%. Just need the ice, man. Need the ice. Thank you, HSQC5871, for the 18 months. Today. Thank you. I'm going to be looking. Oh my god. I don't know. You can't really tell in this. I don't think I'm sweaty yet. I can feel my back is wet. My back is wet. It's going to be a damp cast. Ooh. Have I got distracted and talked about the heat for too long and not solved my fantasy? Yes, is the answer. Yeah, it's an overwhelming yes. All right. So, you're goosed? I might be goosed. Big goosed, if you will. All right, let's look at what fixtures we've got this week, and let's try and do some determination, quick determination, because we've only got now 19 minutes. Countdown, countdown, countdown. All right, so OT Blast have a good game here. Zeta Falcons, that's a close game. Zanside have a good game. T1 have 2 good games. Crazy Raccoon have 1 easy game, 1 tough game. Wait, OT Blast are going to kind of stomp, no? And then Falcons have like 1 good, 1 bad. So Zeta have 2 tough games. OT Blast have good games, right? Yeah, I've been doing the same, but I go upstairs because that's where the aircon is. But yeah. So OT Blast is probably the budget players I want. The Cheeseburger players maybe I ditch. Do OT Blast beat Cheeseburger? We're gonna find out in 19 minutes. But someone tell me the future. Do I also keep Burner in these big games, close maps? Burner. I think maybe I keep Burner. All right. So who do I want to get rid of then? I feel like Proud needs to go. Where am I as well? 582nd. Do I just do a billion? Oh, look at Douchebag. Fucking Douchebag Westy. Fuck. Do I just do, Fuck. I reckon I have to kill Proud. I reckon I have to kill everyone. Is that reasonable? Is it reasonable just to go crazy and kill everyone? Don't fucking agger me. Don't agger me. Alright. What was the Cheeseburger games? Cheeseburger was O2 Blast, which might be okay, and Falcons, which might be okay. Alright. Okay, let's look at O2 Blast, right? Who are the big money men from O2 Blast? If I go... Probably Per, right? Per and Missing are possible. Per or Missing. Yeah, I saw on the top transfer graphic that he was really high up. And then Crazy Raccoon. God, Zeta have 2 really close games, which could mean loads of maps, which kind of makes me want a Zeta support. But the Zeta supports, like, Violet will be too expensive, and I don't trust Shu. I did 4 trades this week. Yeah, I'm considering at least 3. How much do I have there? That's 19. Is that enough to get missing? That would be enough to get missing. Something like that? Vigi price increase claiming clutch, or you went Vigi? I was considering Vigi, because the other option, instead of getting like an expensive support, but obviously, yeah, Vigi's gone up in price. I could go Chorong, right? Chorong's still 22, you know. Fuck. And then at that point, who do I get on DPS, you know? What was that? 18 and 18 DPS? Like, fuck, you know? Like, does that really feel better? Wu-Chan mode? I think Wu-Chan's too expensive now. Oh no, he's here. Ooh, do I go Wu-Chan mode? Fucking hell. Do I go Wu-Chan mode? DPS not worth. I mean, Vigi always scores so many points, right? Does it... I went Wu-Chan. Yeah, I'm just thinking... Because the other option is to spend this... Because what have I got here? That's 30... 42. If I spend the 42 more evenly between, like, some of the other big guys. Because you got to bear in mind we got, like, the other stuff coming up as well. Do Violet. You think Violet better this week? What if he's just not, though? Uh, 25 is the max cost technically, but it's already but that's like hard to hit. I think proper was 25 at one point. I don't know if anyone else was, but like a previous season, not this stage. Because the other option would be like, I feel like Knife doesn't score great in the big games, you know? Because I could go like maybe like Knife Chio or something instead of Wu-Chan Vigi. Does that really feel better? Does everyone have hands up if you have Violet this week? Did everyone just hit Violet? Korea. Few people. I don't see too many in the top here. Quite a lot of Chorong. How's the Sunken Gambit works? I know Westy, I don't know if you're here, Westy, but Westy always has his own vision, right? His own vision for it. And it works out more often than not, you know. I have max proper per missing irony. Because the thing is with who would I even get on DPS? It would probably be Heesang, right? If I'm going to invest in a DPS, it's probably going to be Heesang. Do I get screwed for the LCQ and the LCQ and the last chance qualifier? Because the last chance qualifier is going to be what? These teams? So honestly, maybe having O2 Blast players isn't crazy. Maybe having an O2 Blast DPS is crazy. You want as many in seeding as you can, I reckon. Yeah. I mean, I've got 99.5 budget, you know. So the idea that I can kind of just get 2 players, you know. So if I keep, what if I just like low-key keep this roster next week as well? Maybe I could go like Wu-Chan to Argon or something. How much is Zest? 21.5. So let's just so yeah. Remember that was Wuchan Purds because Zest is probably going to score quite a lot of points this week, right? Because they have 2 pretty good games. Oh no, that one. Poker Face and Downside, right? So they might just stomp. And then if I went like, could I fit Charong in?
The pregnancy is complete.
Thanks, Trinity, for the 9 months. Appreciate it. I can't fit Charong in. Can I fit Chio in? I think no as well. I can't fit Chio in. Well, all of those suck then, hey? Alright, it's fucking Wuchan mode, isn't it? Fuck it. Fuck it, it's Wuchan mode. Yeah, I reckon it's just that. I got 106 on NAMEA, got both simple and course this week. Whoo! Alright, money bags. Bapur and Wuchan, yeah. And then I just pray to God. OT Blind. This first game that we're going to watch in like 10 minutes. This is the big one. As long as they can beat Cheeseburger, fine. Do they beat Cheeseburger? Far from a guarantee. But Cheeseburger also lost to Downside. Maybe the Cheeseburger. And then I've got Wuchan, but you know, the idea of a support. God, I'm gonna shoot up the table after this first game, right? Because I have 3 players playing in it. Yeah, fuck it. Lock it. Pop it, lock it, all of those things. Fuck it. Ooh. Heiser Probe will save me. Yeah, I mean, Burner's going to score well because he's got like a good double, so I didn't want to like mess around with that when I was already messing around with so much, but we'll see. We can only go up. I've gone down to 663rd. We can only, the only way up here is up. How close to playoffs is a fair question. So what's going to happen this week is we're going to have these 9 games, which will be our last games of the regular season. After that, we're going to go to the LCQ and the playoff seeding. These are going to happen, both going to happen next week. The seeding is going to be these 4 teams, and then the LCQ is going to be the 5th to 8th. We will be killing Pokerface on Sunday. Then that's going to happen over 1 week, and then the weekend after that is for regional playoffs. I can probably, I can probably take on a calendar. This weekend, the 4th and 5th of July. Fuck. Morning. W Mum's birthday. Can't forget Mum's birthday. 7th of the 7th. It's an easy one to remember because of that. Morning, ahoy. What do you think of a Shion hotfix? This is, unironically, the first time hearing about it. Tell me more about this Shion hotfix. Why are you not on the Hendu? Most of these plans are the calendar. They're my wife's plans. These are the plans you make when your husband go into just stream Overwatch every weekend. Shooting delay after right click. If I go watch patch notes. Oh, you got a cavalry trait now. That might do the same thing. Shion's execution nerfs hotfix. Projectile size reduced from 0.17, so harder to hit. Recovery time. What's recovery time, Ben? So the time between using it and then when you can shoot again. Some are calling it clunky. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh my fucking god, bro. It hasn't felt that bad. I don't know. It's going to obviously feel worse than it did because you're used to it being slightly quicker, but yeah. Seems fine, yeah. I don't quite know why we reached, oh my god, bro, but, you know, yeah. Whoa!
I'm here in the audience live and was given a game photo card. I might leave.
Thank you, Gay CommanderX. You're in the audience? Alright, wait, let me get the clean feed up. Do you want to play a game as... The name makes this sound worse than it is. But I was going to say, who wants to play a game of Spot Gay CommanderX? But I feel like I might open myself up on that one. He's a yeah. As soon as I said it, it's just a race to the finish line, isn't it? Yeah, you got me. Clean feed. This one. Your calendar stresses me out. Do you want to see it again? Don't look. Is it too much? Is it too much? Some of this stuff isn't me. This is just like stuff to be aware of, you know? Some of it's not me. Like these in-studio ones, these aren't me. The scrim ones, those aren't me. All of this, you know? And some of these are overlaps, you know? Some of this is like this is the OWTV calendar in green for all the matches, for the match stickers. This blue one is me putting it in the calendar so my wife knows when I'm streaming. And then these purple ones are also pulled from a Twitch schedule. Not to turn us into a calendar stream, but
for nothing to happen.
It's not as bad as it looks if you know what you're looking at. Thank you, Big Small. Thank you for the 5 months. Exciting for nothing to happen. Something will happen. It won't. I mean, say the Falcons. I don't know. I reckon Falcons win. This has 37 minutes. Also, time's not moving. Could be a Bernard's watch situation. Anyone here, Bernard? And did you accidentally click your watch? It says 3 minutes where I am. That sounds more promising. Fucking Bernard is watching. Just a race to the finish line with these jokes, Quark. Was there anything? What do I need to do today? We're gonna have to do. It's gonna be another one of those streams where I sort of have to do some bits. We have to schedule the games, or schedule the streams rather. The games are scheduled already. We have to get we have to get the Vega interview ready. Where's Big Vega? Team Liquid Vega. Alright, so we have to get that ready. We can do that. Vega. You hope we'll be in sync with the live? We'll do our best, Gay CommanderX. Was Bernard not the grandfather? No, I thought Bernard was the kid and it was his watch. I think it was his grandfather's watch, but I think the kid was called Bernard. Probably the last kid ever to be called Bernard. Like, the only other Bernies I know... Bernie Sanders. But he's pretty old. Don't tell anyone, Mrs. Ramatra. do you wanna hear some of the quotes that the guys sent me that we could use for for this Vega interview? Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like any of these. We'll do it properly later, but tell me if you like any of these. One of the quotes: "I can't really do math. I don't go past 10." I've not watched the interview yet, so I have no idea what the context for this is. We unironically door-dashed a basketball, by the way. We're feeling the Rush vibe. These ones it gets a bit more Overwatchy later in the interview. I think the main support term is outdated. That is that one like that's like not the most interesting quote from the interview at all, but is that one the biggest like normie bait? Because I always see this on like if OC does a short on it or someone. Maybe we could A/B test it, right? We do an A/B test where one is like we door dashed a basketball. One is the clickbait main support. Yeah, we don't have a third one. 100% click through, 10% retention. Yes. The other one, or does maybe there doesn't need to be another one either. I can do an A/B test with just an A and a B. I don't need a C. LH Cloudy is the goat. God, what's Vega talking about? What's Vega talking about in this interview? He's quite LH Cloudy goat. I feel like I feel like I've got so many good options for just a nonsense thumbnail title. So maybe we should just use a nonsense one. Something about DoorDash and a basketball. Cloudy is the go. Main support is an outdated term. Alright, let's download this for later then. Download. Boston knows he's the best. Oh, this is why we're talking about Cloudy. Boston knows he's the best Reinhardt. In NA. But probably in Europe too. Fuck off. That's why he said Cloudy is the go. Okay, I see. So he said Boston was the best Reinhardt in North America, probably also in Europe, but maybe LH Cloudy is the go. What horrendous Haddy erasure, no? What horrendous Haddy erasure. Also, what erasure of every other Reinhardt player in Europe, no? Christiefa. Morning, Benny. Yes, you do. Are you in Korea or in EMEA? I can show you if you're. I don't know if you're in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, it's in the Fantasy Announcements channel. But I can show you right now as well. The prize pools are slightly different for both regions. It's bigger in Korea, so these are the prize pools. Oh, maybe you can't see. The third one for Korea is 60. You can see it all. Ooh, in Korea? Oh, Korea's got more money in it. So yeah, you're currently on 60 smackaroos. Every place you go up, you add $60 to your money. Got to lock in? Yeah, you still got LCQ and seeding and playoffs as well, but you're in the running. It's fair to say. I don't know. I think I'm in the running. 584th. I think I'm in the running. You're like more in the running than me, sure, but I'm in the running. Nah, I'm in the running. Don't let the scoreboard affect you. You know, you're in the walking. I'm gonna finish the marathon, but I won't have run for most of it. I've walked this marathon, and I will finish with a respectful time of 1 billion. Wait, I'm first? Oh wait, I just presumed you were Roxy. Wait, are you Forsaken Zuma? Oh shit! I guess other people might have taken... Because I reckon some people would have taken like a -15 or something, you know? So they might have just fell below you or something. Alright, he's on top, he's on top. Is this your final roster for this week as well? Knife, Per, Irony, Missing, Dong Hack? Okay. Your team is like all of these teams feel like way more similar, right? It's a couple of people gone shoe. If we had any update on this, I'm a little concerned. Hey, Gay CommanderX, have you got stuff on your screen right now? Someone's going to take this a very blue route, but by stuff on your screen, I mean like in the arena. Can you see stuff? This is the best I could do. Had to kill money, had to kill Kilo and Wu Chan, so I didn't have much money left. Yeah. Why are you talking to yourself? They are going over soup events. There is stuff on this. Shut up, guys. They're going over soup events. Okay. Let's have a little look at soup. God, yeah, this one just works. Put this one on in the background in the meantime. Maybe someone should tell him. Why is for cleanfeedracketacks.com? He provides them all. Oliver, are you real? Just what the I'm starting to think he's not real, like. That's insane wind-up is... That's a rogue one, no? That's new. Did they both follow this morning? Leave one clank, I want to train it. Red breeze at the door. Front door, pull it. Yeah, you going around all the doors, all the windows, all the doors, just looking for a breeze. Bit of air. Alright. Is Maxi online? I know, was anyone watching Max's stream yesterday? I like tuned in, and he was having some problems. He was like on his laptop and shit. Is he back? Oh, he's gonna DMCA me. But he looks back, doesn't he? Oh, he looks back. Let me knock him then. Let's go. This is awesome. I know. I think that one's real. I think that one's real. That was a pretty awesome use of Twitch by me, I think. I think that one was real. Alright, let's try and team speak as well.
Holden.
Yo, yo.
8 months, welcome back. Yo, yo. How are you, mate?
Yeah, all good. On the warmer side, but this is as cool as it's getting.
A little birdie told me that everything was going to be okay.
Okay. Two things. I think the clean feed's fucked.
Soup day. Soup day.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm on soup right now.
Second thing?
Second thing. What was happening? Because I tuned into your stream yesterday, and you were on your laptop, and it seemed like stuff was going amiss. Because I didn't want to jump in, and because I was like, You'll have to explain it for the 85th time, but are you back?
No, my computer like fully broke. Like it wouldn't. I
Surely my sub will
I got
mean
my
that
nice little
bedroom
extender
theory
cables and
won't
I plugged them
occur.
all in, and I started listening to music before my stream started. And my Spotify was like, it kept pausing the song while I was playing. So I was like, oh, this is a bit weird. I'll just
That's
restart
odd,
my
yeah.
computer. Restart the computer. Startup repair.
Ah.
Failed to repair your installation. Go to the supermarket, buy a USB stick. USB stick, flash a fresh install of Windows onto the USB stick.
Yeah.
Fucking USB's dodgy. USB's defective. Doesn't work. Won't work. Won't do the installation.
What do you
USB's
mean?
fully brick. like the dodgy $19 USB from the supermarket was literally like dead on arrival. Like didn't work. Like disconnecting while flashing the fucking software, while flashing the OS, and just breaks. So that USB is broken. I can't flash for ages. I do the stream on the laptop for the most part because I can use the laptop to stream. And then at the end of it, after like an hour of copying, I have like an old USB 2 flash drive from like genuinely
Thanks,
like
Anonymous.
2010 that my old man gave me at some point. And I flashed it onto that, which I was avoiding using because it's like really old, you know, USB 2 takes forever.
Yeah.
So eventually I just have to like do a fresh install of Windows. Like maybe a month or two ago, I bought like a second SSD because my main one was getting full. So I just transferred everything over to that. And then spent the whole fucking night after the stream reinstalling Windows and reinstalling all my programs and copying over all of my configurations and re-EQing my mic and stuff because all of that stuff didn't get transferred over properly. And now we're here.
Oh.
Fucking terrible. It's
Yeah, I know.
fucking
It's
terrible.
just, there's actually there's nothing worse.
Genuinely
like
awful.
when you describe the feeling of like restarting your computer and then it not starting up properly, that exact sinking gut feeling, you know, I can feel it, you know.
Oh, it's just. Oh my god. You know? At least I didn't miss a stream.
Yeah.
At least
'Cause
I didn't miss a stream.
Yeah, when I locked in, I was like, something's up with his camera. I was like, I'll type something about his camera. And, you know, just some horseshit to wind you up. And then everyone else was talking about computer. I was like, oh, he's probably in the middle of quite a day. I'll let him be. He's got enough going on without too much shithousery about.
One of those. Just one of those. So yeah, I was up until like 7 in the morning fucking with my computer, but you know, it's all working again.
Ah, if it works, it works.
It just works. It just works. Far out.
Why have I come back to Unter telling the story of his life? That was just a day.
Fancy
half a
Ferret, thank you
day.
for the 4 months. I'm about that guy. Whoa. Any flowers going today? Give me sword again? Not happening, so. Not happening. Notice how CommanderX has the respect and decency to not prod you during your moment of weakness, yet you log on to Unter and troll him with drops questions.
We've already established the difference in our personalities when Max learned that when he asked me to look after his chat, I check in on them.
Oh my god. Really good encapsulation of the situation.
Just, how are the streams so similar yet so different?
Fuck's sake. How do I look at the Atom multi-stream settings? Oh, I need to make sure that I've got the right fucking encoder settings.
Oh, we have to set it all up again. Yeah.
It's I think it's preset. I think it just works.
Okay.
Not to mic spam that just works or anything, but
it's really creeping into just everything I say, but now I can't. It merge. This has happened with a merge as well. Like if I ever see the word merge, I just like chuckle to myself a little bit, you know, even if it's used in a completely reasonable setting.
Alright, YouTube stream should be live any second now, kids.
How's my fantasy roster looking? Real bad. Real not so good.
I've actually for today.
I've got so many eggs in this current basket. I've got a bit of Wu-Chan. I've also got
You
Wu-Chan.
have Wu-Chan mode too?
No, I've got both. I'm going double. I've
Me
got
too.
Wu-Chan. I got
Me
Wu-Chan.
too.
I also
That's
got
how I
Per.
know I'm-
I also got Per. I think I've
Oh
actually
my
just
God.
I might have picked my entire roster
Where's
based
your
off
money?
emotes.
Where are you spending your money?
I bought Vigilante.
God. Fucking hell. Going Wu-Chan mode? You trying. YouTube stream should be live now.
Ooh.
I messaged Trevor
Yes.
about the copyright thing. Twice.
Oh yeah. Yep. Big T.
No dice.
Oh,
No
I was
dice.
meant to message Trevor back. Hold on.
Wait, is he replying to you?
No, but I sent him a message that he didn't reply to, but I need to send him another message to go, don't worry about it, you know?
I'll send him a third bump. I'll send him a... No, I won't. I'll just let it be. Fuck my monetization, right?
Yeah. What's a few pennies between,
Fuck it.
Evidence.
What's the income
What's a
from
few-
my job?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
This guy wants a paycheck? This guy was going to work and come home to money in his bank? Look at this. This guy's so
Talk about
entitled.
entitlement.
It's just the nerve of this guy. By the way,
No, Wu-Chan! I just
Wu-Chan
dropped
mode,
Costream.
switch on!
I just-
Switch on
I just-
Gafizos! Switch on the mode!
Going player mode, he's doing the fucking bread turtle. He just rode into 5 players and killed himself.
Also,
Thanks to the 14 months welcome back.
what the fuck is Gamjung doing here? Is this his debut?
Wait! Wait!
Missing's missing!
I took Pitson! I took Pitson!
Missing's missing!
I took a minus 15 penalty for Pitson! I took a minus 15 for Pitson! Oh. There's just nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever
Get him out of
happens
here!
except suffering. But seriously though, where is missing? We're gonna try.
Maybe Gamchung's better!
Faith certainly isn't. Cheeseburger now.
Oh,
Player
that ship
advantage.
has sailed, Xavier.
Faith
That was a
down with
stage
B.
1 problem.
Wu-Chan finds a pick, a trade, a chance for O2 Blast to walk back in. Faith will be back soon, and he's got a 20% beat advantage.
Gamjung, Kitsu across the point now. Gathrium holding it down. No Wraith for Argon, but he does have a spin and a shout to back him up. Could go spinning to win right now if he so desire. Argon, 30 HP in a dream. TP side to side. Big damage out onto Fate. Fate will take down Argon. Pin forward for Gathrium. He's in the cage of doom and despair. Purr is going Purr mode. Dashes back after the end of his spree. Won't go down in the end. And O2 Blast going to clean up a fight. Where's Missing?
Where is missing? Thank you, D France 01 for the 6 months prime. My wife's gone to France today. What a coincidence. O2 Blast, back in control. Wu-Chan, Blossom. But the only ult that O2 Blast actually have, they spent fairly big in that. So even though they have a Blossom to match that of Argon, the Cage from Gathrium, an extra spin from Minute if they need it, Cheeseburger have all the tools they could possibly want to win. They're going to take the left-hand side and get onto point early. But this means O2 Blast, they can set up from the high ground, maybe get a bit of a surround going, or they could just chase completely off point. There's going to be a Cage on point now. Fate has killed Minute, spins come through. Wu-Chan's slightly bigger, breaks for Cage and gets one. The counterpin comes out. Argon will focus that one down. But Cheeseburger, they have the numbers. Thank you, Lalandi, for the 13 months as well.
Missing is Cyrus's third flex support as a cast smile from me, mate. I loved seeing you reacting in the OWCS Discord with a cast smile to me asking for my fucking... I'm asking for my fucking second channel to get monetization approval and the copyright, and you just react with Kasora smile. Like, fucking unreal. Is it one of your sub emotes or something?
Yeah, it's like on my channel. It's like an official... It's a Twitch emote, you know? Like...
Official. Hey, Julian. Alright. Kitsu comes out from Wu-Chan and Gamjung both. Suzu saves poor old Gathrium's life as he goes pinning back, although I'm more than happy to see that guy go down with the ship. Minute goes for the spree. 10-10 will fall in the scrap. Bouncing pad accidentally for Minute from the looks of it. The counterpin is good. Fate dies, but Wu-Chan, it's time for him to go Wu-Chan mode. Starts stepping forward into the back line. Gamjung has been traded. Go on, Wu-Chan. Give us another one, son.
Looking for a late kill here.
Give us another
Can't
one, son.
Get it. Thank you, Trasfuji, for the 17 months. A cast smile to you as well. Thank you for the first time, Wu-chan Daddy from MCD Sister as well. Only gimmick accounts today. Speaking of gimmick accounts, wait, let's do this last fight, then we'll come back to the gimmick accounts. Faith has beat advantage. A chance for O2 Blast. Wu-chan is low. They're going to beat for the repush. Spin comes out from Argon. Finds a whole lot of nothing. The weakest spin you've ever seen, but Per, he's got a Per mode level spin coming in. Suzu's really nice, but Per's going to keep beaming away. Execution and damage forces Cheeseburger off of point. Cage comes out. The cage is terrible from Fate. Why is he caging in this situation?
Hopes and dreams, mate. Wu-chan now ready for more. Pressing on, he's 90% on the spin. You can see him shot calling. That military expertise coming in handy for Wu-chan now. Spin available as he TP's top. Huge trouble for 10-10. He's pooped off the map.
He has beat
the enemy Lucio with beat off the map.
Beat. Wu-chan most gonna hit the spin to Suzu! I don't get a kill. Wu-chan goes down. Gafrium's low. Fate is in looking for more, but he can't find any targets. But Kitsune Rush 10-10's back now. Better late than never. The beat comes through. Suzu out from Gamjung, but they've lost all of their teammates. He's gonna find the kill onto Gafrium. He TP's onto point. He's pocketing Minute on point. Oh, sorry. Pocketing Per on point. They're coming back in. Wu-chan's there in a second. Fate is there too. Tank advantage all of a sudden. They still have Gamjung's heals, and they're gonna keep ripping back into this 102 Blast. It's not over yet.
They taking down Minute here means they are definitely going to get that flip back. Cheeseburger playing for one final touch.
Oh God, he had
TC's on. 10 with spin again. They had the touch so easily. 10 is stepped on. Fate, the Sasquatch, making it happen right now. Wu-chan will take down Gafrium and O2 Blast. They are going to clean up here. This is great news.
This is good for my fantasy.
Except for the absence of Nissan. Oh, Nissan!
Wait, they're still trickling into this. Minute will go down. Argon, dead a third time with spin. Fuck off.
What is wrong with Argon?
Those last 3 lives from Argon were actually atrocious.
When did 10-10 beat? Wait, he didn't Ajax, did he? He didn't Ajax.
No, he came back from spawn and beat, didn't he?
I don't know, because I remember he came back. Can I rewind? No, I'm not.
No, because I did a whole better late than never. Yeah,
anyone got a soup membership that we can QR code our way into real quick? Why is Pissin missing? That's a great question, because I took a -15 to get him. What a highlight there. Just watching him fucking limp off the edge.
People were saying he did come back with beat, but it wasn't a very good beat. Gafrium didn't get it and then
Surely
died
you can go back in your own
afterwards.
VOD lol. Don't laugh at me, Ashley.
Alright, next battle map. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Gimmick accounts. You know gay CommanderX? He's in the arena.
Thought he was in voice with me. Per now over on the side, going to chip away at the tank, but it is going to be a slow start as Wu-chan has taken the cover that is closer to the point side. The swing happens over on the coast. Early shout for Costream and a mega health back, and he's still behind. Bait still has shout, mind you, so now he pins and he gets the much later shout, and this is going to be an instant fight win for O2 Blast. That shout's going to make all the difference in the brawl.
Yeah, huge. Gafrium just find one trade with that. Wu-chan goes down, as it seems like only players on my fantasy dying, except for Per, of course, because he's the guy I really wanted all along. They will have a tank disadvantage. They do control of a point, so they should be able to contest for a little bit here as Per tries to put a bit of poke on, but they're actually pretty very timid about it, so they're not going to go for it. They're just going to play full retake here, and Gafrium's actually got a bit of a cage lead off the back of that.
Minute now up on the high ground. He is going to go just poking backline here. Cheeseburger in through main. Holding on to the point. O2 Blast, bit of a fumble to let the point slip, in all honesty. Speed concerned. Don't be concerned, Ricardo. Don't be concerned. Gamjung has the Kitsu, drops it immediately through main. No pissin' like discipline, let me tell you that much. And it's going to be a full kite out for Cheeseburger. They're going to concede the cap for it, but they're going to come back in with a Kitsu advantage.
Looking for a chance to repush now. Wu-chan has someone ready to go, but Faith, he's got a quicker beat. I've been happening a couple of times now. Kitsune Rush comes out, but they can hold their ground with this beat if they want. Faith's kited away. Beat available, but Wu-chan's all the way out. Are they just full kiting this? Just a bit of a flip for a flip.
And, both teams apparently happy to trade a Kitsu for the cap without taking any fight. Not even trying. Just give it up. Forget about the cap. Forget about it. I'm from New York and I'm walking here. Pin goes in for Fate. He hits nothing in the backline. He gets counter stomped well by Gafrium. And Cage's money. Cage's exchange now. No spin yet, but beats have also gone into the wind. Spin comes through for Argon, but the boop is so good from Faith. It prevents Argon from getting most of the damage. The flip goes back the way of O2 Blast, but they're dropping like flies over here. The stomp from Gafrium is good. And O2 Blast, they're going to lose this exchange.
The boop looked like it was going to be the difference maker as no spins came through, but it was actually the bigger stomp that ends up turning it. Thank you, Macakaja12, for the 3 months prime as well. And now O2 Blast, going to play retake again. They're not too far behind as the point has flipped, I want to say 4, maybe 5 times already in this round. They're going to go up coast here. Wuchan has that spin advantage as he didn't get a chance to use it in the previous one. They're up on the high ground, and they're going to force Cheeseburger to the back of the point now. They're actually back in their own main as they look for their engaged timing spin. The pins are going to be traded now into the back. Minute going for his. Spree into the back. Wuchan hits the spin, but not near anyone, really. An easy kill for Minute. That's 2 already for Cheeseburger. Fate's going to go flying off the top rope. Nowhere close, and that'll be another good fight for Cheeseburger. Last chance now for O2.
Last chance. They have to get back into this one. They've still got another round. Another round they can fiddle with if they drop this one. Choking on my own saliva. As Costream is in spawn, he's actually been stomped early by Fate, but Fate is still quite behind on health. Kitsu's both mirrored now. If only there was an opportunity to randomly give up the cap in response to this. Costream's going to get stomped. Both Malgas dead in the water. 10-10 dead, 86 to beat. And O2 Blast, they've actually made it to point. They're going to get the flip.
Oh, flip denied, but Argon's in big trouble here. He has a Wraith, actually. Now he drops a spin over top. Wuchan was kind of already dead. Purr's found 1 kill back. They can still take this one. It's a very messy fight. Low HP Minute. Purr takes that duel. Is suited. He's fighting both DPS, but Fate, he's back already. He nearly has a cage. As is Costream, but 10-10 has the beat ready to go. He has a small advantage, but I don't think he knows about it because he's just holding it. Now the cage comes out. Beat comes in. Costream will get that one. Faith needs 9 more percent. Costream's already dead. Now, player advantage, tank advantage. They go in. They might not even need their own beat at this point. They can focus down. Argon clear the point, and O2 Blast right back in it.
Straight back into it. God, this is an insane game for fantasy points. If Pisson was in, I would actually be a rich man. But
I've got 3 players in this game.
Yeah. Gamjung is just greeding all of the points here. God. Took a penalty to drop the 3M, and he's just John Stomp here on day 1. This can be an absolute bum fight this series. O2 Blast now set up forward. Faith has the beat. Gamjung 50% ahead on the Kitsune Rush now. Stomp through the choke for Faith. Where's the Suzu, Gamjung? Boop off the map for Faith again, though. Boop of the day for a second time running. You've got to be kidding me. How often do you see a Malga get booped off the map on fucking Icebreaker, dude?
Mate,
like, what is this?
But Malga booped Velucio off as well. It was a double boot from Fate and Faith. But Malga booped Velucio off, and Velucio booped the Malga off. Alright, Wuchan now. A spin ready to go. Argon still needs 20%. Wuchan needs 20%. If they get to these ultimates, Cheeseburger, they will be sitting pretty. But can they get to these ultimates? Purr's already behind. Riding that bike into the back line, doesn't find any damage. Cheeseburger, they pivot round. Still need 10 more percent for this. Oh, but here comes the spin. Wraith gonna come out. Counter onto it, though. Big dive, though. And Faith has found 2. Argon gets the spin, but too little too late. And O2 Blast, they're going to get it done with 2. What a comeback.
Little Hongyu, just so good for it in the clutch, man. Every time they need a delivery, little Hongyu's there. High Force Fem Maxine with a first time high gorgeous. Nothing slay about that message. Open that dude's profile picture. Great. Yeah. Just so you know, Force Fed Maxine, you're perma-banned on July 1st. Enjoy your month while it lasts.
선수 소개 나올 때 창식 해설이 말씀해 주셨던 부분이 뒷라인 중요하다라고 말씀을 해주셨잖아요. 1세트부터 그게 나왔습니다. 그렇죠. 앞라인은 사실 마우가 대 마우가 구도에서는 구름 선수가 조금 더 안정적인 맡아준 반면에 결국 러쉬 대 러쉬 싸움이라는 거는
Let's get Farmer in. Let's get Gamjung out. Let's get these Preds going.
Hunter, did you get your PC working? Yeah, I reinstalled Windows on a second drive. And I used Dad's trusty 8GB stick. How are you today, my good friend Max? Hey, real John P. Although I miss the days when you were a pedometer. I'm doing good. Do you have the ability to rename on Twitch yet, John?
I better see Sung at the next map for Sung and Gambit. You love a Gambit, Westy.
In a week. You've all got to have faith.
Alright, put the map 2 Preds up.
Can you go back to being Fat Cummies?
Fat Cummies, I have like a really core memory of that time in Stockholm. You know?
Why? Because we're near Blizzard, and I'm like, thanks, fat cummies.
This thing is because literally it was like you just walked past or like come in and said, oh, just so you know, the Blizzard guys are sitting right there, you know, so we should just, you know, be respectful about what we say. And then the next sub
Like,
that
I
comes
said
in is, yeah, you said that to me. I'm just like, you know, yeah, just like letting you know the guys are right outside, you know? Just useful to know, right? When the big boss men are in the vicinity, right? Everyone, if you've ever had
The
like the
brass
big
are
boss
just
men
around
come,
the corner. Like,
yeah,
Sean Miller and
then-
Fernando are literally 2 meters away.
There's only curtains as well, and these aren't separate rooms. It's one big
There's no
room.
walls.
Only curtains. There's no walls. There's no roof. They can hear everything we say. And then it's like, okay. 2 minutes later, thank you, fat cummies, for the 6 months.
As far as I'm concerned, it's discriminatory to not read out his name. Like,
Exactly. Like I was never gonna not read it. As far as I'm just reading the name. What do you want to do?
hi, Jason.
What would they do if Reinforce renamed to Fat Cummies, right? They would just all call him Fat Cummies and it'd be fine.
Exactly. Hi, Alt. What do you mean you missed me last night, Alt? I literally streamed.
I'm gonna get a
literally
drink. I'll be right back.
streamed. I'll see you soon. What do you mean you missed me? John P. the second. I'll check if that Cummies is banned upon this account real quick. I think Pedometer had a certain. Pedometer was really good. I thought Pedometer was great. Pedometer got you banned? Was it for the name? Like, a pedometer's a step counter, right? A pedometer is a step counter. This person has a sign for Gamjung. How does the crowd know more than us? Like, how does the wisdom of the crowd... Like, did Cheeseburger tweet somewhere that Gamjung was going to play? I'm going to check Cheeseburger's Twitter. Hang on. Cheeseburger Overwatch.
I'm back.
There was someone in the crowd with a sign for Gamjung. So how do they know?
Okay.
Anonymous gifter, thank you for the gift sub to that one.
What if they've
Gamjung is on O2. Why are you checking Cheeseburger? Let's not worry about that too much. We're on the wrong account. Let's not worry about that too much.
What if they've come to every game with a Gamjung sign? This is the first time it's been relevant.
O2 Blast. Did O2 Boss tweet about it?
The person looked like his mum.
O2 Boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Endless. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. we've come full circle on that one, haven't we?
I mean, O2 Boss just kind of tweets like AI slob.
It's not cold, Cozzer, I'll tell you that for free.
양팀 다 만족할 만한 경기력은 아니었습니다, 사실. 그래도
Alright.
Maybe this person in the
Scoreboard.
crowd is a fan.
초반에는 오투가 전부 웃었어요.
I choose
29-8
to
for
believe it's just
Wuchan.
one of them.
29-3
Yeah,
for
again,
her.
온라인의
15-7 for Wuchan isn't great, but he did get almost like 19.5k healing.
이게
I
How the
reckon
hell
I'm...
does Per...
이런 마음과
29 and 3?
이 러쉬
Per mode, man.
조합을 했었을 때 딜라인이
That guy's worth every cent.
내기는 정말 어려워요. 그러다 보니까
I might just keep Per and Wuchan. Or maybe at least definitely Per.
Like for your deep playoffs run, like...
But for the LCQ, I reckon O2 Blast has a decent chance in that.
Is that Japan next week? Or did the Super Japan League this week mean that I get some days off next week?
Not sure. Let's have a look at the
Looks
calendar.
Looks like there's 30 days has September, April, June. Oh, so there's a day off. There's just Wednesday, so there is no day off. But there's
No, it's
regional
just like
playoffs
a-
for Japan.
Just a normal week.
So Japan finishes next week.
So does EMEA in North America.
그 3라운드 때까지는 사실 연장전 그 3라운드
So does EMEA in North America.
3라운드 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 3라운드
Nah, the regular season finishes next week. The playoffs finish for Japan next week.
No, regular season finishes this weekend, like tomorrow and Sunday.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then playoffs is next weekend. Oh, thank you, Chower, for the 15 months. 15 months tier 2 as well. Thank you very much.
So there's a Korea LCQ next week, right?
I swear I subbed 5 days ago. I feel like you did, Chower. I have that memory as well. Curious. Thank you anyway. Tier 2, get 2 thanks. Seems like a fair deal.
Signing in for Fate?
No way, Westy's done it again. How's he gone from Sentier to Sungan and been right every time? How does he do it? Doesn't make any sense. I put Burner in, but somehow I'm the idiot? Kate think. I feel like you've always got a gambit, Westy, and it always... I was saying this earlier, maybe you weren't here yet, but it feels like you always have a gambit, but it always pays off. I think he has a crystal ball and he's just not willing to share it with all of us. Sungan's not a gambit? Is it not with playtime though? I feel like everyone else just hit like Per, Wu-chan, well, ironically missing. 루시오와 디바가 각각 벤이 됐습니다. 그래서 두 번째 세트 왕위기를 준비하고 있는 양 팀이 되겠는데
Every tank. We're missing.
Except Fearful.
Bad user. Which server do you use on OBS Twitch? I just let it auto select, which is probably not good practice. I think you're supposed to use like a stress testing or like routing tool to like determine where you have the best connection. But I haven't done that. Why do you ask?
No, I feel like this series just has like, after that map, just has dogfight written all over it. So maybe just anyone in this game is actually going to get decent points.
O2 boss tweeted saying incorporating new players 7 hours ago. In his AI slot, he said new challenges like incorporating new players. I made a third transfer to get him. Me too. Me too, Benny.
How concise was he, or was that like an 800-word tweet?
It's like an 800-word. Isn't it? Fucking disaster. It's horrible for me, probably in Australia or something. Are you Australian, Neg, or are you not Australian? Turn off low latency if you have yeah, I mean, just turn off like low latency if you have issues on Twitch usually.
Yeah, it feels like
a lot of buffering streams and low latency disabled, like fixes a lot of it.
Yeah, it feels like this missing thing is going to be pretty bad for a lot of people.
Like you wouldn't be connecting to an Australian CDN. It'd be getting sent over to like Amazon servers in America and then redistributed there. Like it wouldn't make sense for every person that watches an Australian Twitch streamer to have to connect to Australia. You renamed to Crack Smoker _? Why don't you just rename to like J Pedometer or something? Like thank you for the flower, Bunnykins. We all know what's coming next.
14 people have taken Gamjung this week. So at least 14 people read that O2 boss slot.
They just knew.
Or 18 people are family members of Gamjung.
왕에게 지면 난리 납니다. 그쵸. 진짜 난리 나요. 그러면 오늘 3대0 나올 수도 있는 거예요. 그쵸. 네. 본인들이 먼저 제시를 또 했는데도 실패로 돌아간다? 그건 모든 게
Gamjung on your wooden he's actually fucked your wooden spoon account then no.
전혀 아니기 때문에 네. 이거는 좀 확실히 좀 잡고 가야 됩니다. 치즈버거 입장에선 가네요. 2세트 왕의 길입니다.
Okay. Turtle with a 25 string streak, XQCL. Hey, homies.
Looks like it's still Gamjung time. So Sungan in.
Looks like they've really
changed.
incorporated new players.
I've never seen a player who's been more incorporated than Gamjin so far in this game.
He's actually so in the system right now.
Yeah.
God only knows what they did to him in preparation for this game. Really roll him into the family.
Yeah, some people take longer to learn the system than others. But once you got it for life.
Exactly right. It's just not something that leaves you. All right. Wu Chan, one shot out of spawn. He's going to make a swap over to the Farah. Another point farming hero indeed. Thank you, LSR. Now it's time for Wu Chan to swap again, actually. He's going to go Echo. He sees the Farah Cass and he thinks I'll go something a little skinnier. Interesting, because I thought Farah was still all good. Echo can be a little awkward, but maybe he sees an opportunity to perhaps duck through the hotel and go for a one-bop on the Farah. Take that duel a little bit more advantaged.
Looking for an opening now. Just trying to spam on both sides. Get a bit of an angle as they look to try and swing that high ground with Sungan now. Pers on the low ground for now. Trying to find a full rail in main. Eyes on the back line. Doesn't commit to it yet. Sungan now looking to push for top area. Walking forward. Matrix out. Going to be a response here. Good rock onto Sungan here, but plenty of splash damage. Counter rock comes out. More damage onto Gafrium. One for HP trade here. They're all low. Sungan pushes the HP advantage now. Gets minute. Turns around to try and chase for Sigma. But Sigma's out of there. Cheeseburger have only lost one. Everyone else seems to be stable for now. And Gafrium's actually wrapping around here with his Kiriko. So they're going to try and play retake, but Wuchan gets caught. TP towards the Sigma here, and Gafrium just kind of left him for dead. Gafrium's doing another lap.
Oh, here we go again. Guthrium looping around. Drops down in a main now, which means that this next retake is going to be awfully difficult. In fact, let's go with impossible. Nobody's touching for Cheeseburger. They give the first point over. O2 Blast now in the driver's seat, ready to swing once again. Sungan just playing main and waiting until Cheeseburger have, I suppose, respawned, giving them every opportunity to keep fighting. Rock comes out, but does not connect onto Wu Chan, so he will slip away into the night. This choke is awkward to push through for the O2 Blast side. Trying to brute force through it will be difficult. They do have a Kitsune Rush for the walk. They are going to pop that one right away. Rock comes out onto poor old Guthrium, and Wu Chan getting picked by Per as well. I mean, it's a classic case of Per mode. So O2 Blast actually just going to get this done real easy. Wu Chan going down early is game losing for them.
Yeah, full sort of way out now as well. Big snowball opportunity for O2 Blast here. The Echo swap obviously matches up nicely into a lot of things for Farah. Also, still pretty good into the Sigma as well. Can be really awkward for a Sigma to reliably poke out any situation. So it will be a swap now as Argon moves on to the Mei, which means Cheeseburger's focus is going to move a little bit more to winning that frontline trade, getting good walls onto Sungan, but for now they have to retake, they have to walk up, but the cart's still quite far away, so they have plenty of time, and it'll be a big old ult trade instead. O2 Blast for now just holding fairly passively on the right hand side. Wing and Echo getting poked back now by Minute, so they've got a bit of space to work with, they've got a bit of side, but Minute might get caught in the group here. Now we're going to be Tidal Blast coming out as well. Wuchan on the hunt, but cannot find anything with that. Now the copy Sigma out as Kitsune Rush is traded on point. Flux out already. High Noon in response to that one as well. Push from the second Sigma now, forcing their way in. Sungan Bo shield up just in time. Here's a second Flux Foe. This time Wuchan, big damage. Per finds 2 kills off the back of that. Wuchan will drop into the back line here. Just shift in kind of recklessly and will die, but it's enough to get the cap with those 2 Fluxes.
Impossible to survive through double Flux there. Both Sigs making it happen, and O2 Blast, I mean, 5 minutes down there for this third point. Really hard stuff for Cheeseburger to deal with. They kept ulting into those fights too. Just didn't win the game of layers, I suppose. Argon 70% on a Blizzard to try and recontest on the payload here. But it's a hard ask. You can see Cheeseburger right now. They're trying to swing the long angle to try and shoot cart as Guthrium steps up. Minute has that position, but he's not going to maintain it because the cart has already rolled so far that the Sig can poke him out easily. He tries to box up with the Sig, but he's taking damage everywhere he goes. Little wall comes out onto Sungan, but they can't convert that into a kill, and the cart just keeps on rolling. This is ridiculous.
Kitsune Rush now. Yeah, it's getting out of control. Kitsune Rush comes out. Big pressure onto Gafrium now. They really need this Blizzard from Argon. He doesn't have it yet. Rock just go
Sungan
wide. Sungan down to, I think, less than 10 HP at a certain point there, so they will force him back for now, and now Argon does nearly have that ult. Double support ult available as well, and disappointing that Kitsune Rush just finds nothing for O2 Blast.
A very lukewarm Kitsune Rush there. I thought that they were just going to be able to walk through. Every other fight has seemed that way. They were winning the neutral before the Kitsu, but they start losing it once they use the ult. peculiar. Now, a take on high ground. Per has a huge angle, but all of Cheeseburger are just hiding in the corner. Wu Chen tries to force the issue a little bit, sneaks into the back. Blizzard comes out through main, doesn't actually catch anyone. The Suzu is good from Gamjung. That's the system in play. Flux throws Costream up into the air. The Tidal Blast doesn't kill anybody, but Per has fallen over on the side. So it's not a great start here for O2. They can try to force the issue some more. Wu Chan's killed Minute. Tidal Blast onto Sung, and he gets rocked, but it doesn't matter. Now he's running down the back line. The Suzu's been used by Wu Chan too early. The Flux is a miss as well from Costream. Costream gets rocked by the copy Sig. He's going Wu Chan mode.
2 Sigmas every single time. Too much for Cheeseburger to deal with, and that'll be a huge time bank for O2 Blast. 2 minutes 59 seconds, and maybe it's not going to be a 5-map banger right now. O2 Blast on fire.
Probation, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back. Yeah, all smiles, eh? Go on, Wu Chan. Wu Tian mode versus Wu Chan mode. There is no Wu Chan mode, only Wu Tian. Ah, fake.
그래서 이게 사실 여기는 거라. 와, 방울 케어가 너무 빨랐고요. 맞아요. 체력폭발로 좀 더 이어가보자.
Wu Tian mode.
사실 그냥 체력을 회복시키는.
I mean, this guy is actually value pick of the stage, right? Like
Him and Per.
Wu Tian and Per both.
Yeah.
아, 이거는
I think a lot
Kings
of
of the
people...
bottom.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Payback, for the gifted tier 1 to Ritzy. Thank you, VO Probation, for a tier 1 with Ellis Flower. And thank you, Mayrice, for the 5 gift as well. Whoa. Thank you very much.
There's something about
Oh, here they come.
ball guy that is thrilling.
오토블라스트는 세이브. 그리고 동시에
Yeah,
공격까지.
I got gifted a sub last night as well. I woke up this morning, got a notification, I got gifted a sub to apply. If you guys know that guy.
I know that guy. I got the one too. He must have had a big Oilers day because I haven't watched him in weeks.
Wait, you got one as well? Yeah, I wasn't watching
Yeah, I
him.
got one too.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for everyone. The goldfish guy.
Is there a particular reason for all
Get
the
that
Sig? I've been seeing him played so much. He's pretty good at the moment. I think Mizuki shuts down some of the faster tanks.
Diva,
you
Ram,
try to
that
play
type of
Diva,
thing.
and you lose a lot of value on that. Ram loses a lot of value too, whereas Sig is really good at just existing in that mid-range, has a shield that can block the binding chain, and a good stun to combo with the chain as well. So there's some synergy with Mizuki, and it's just a good tank. I'm surprised that there's no Ram getting played, to be honest though. Like here we see Sig v Sig. Nobody's playing Ram, even though
Yeah,
there's
but
no
Korea,
Mizuki itself.
we're in Korea, mate. Nobody plays Ram.
Yeah, it's
unless they
Korea,
really have
everyone-
to, you know? Like, oh, Argon's just killed Wu Chan already. Now, with that player advantage, they're going to try and deepen the angle a little bit, clear him out. Yes, that's
Fucking
going to
hell,
be first
Argon.
point for Cheeseburger, 2 for Argon. Stygan's really stuffed in the corner here. He's going to try and muscle his way out, but going nowhere. But yeah, I think with these comps, what we're seeing a little bit is everyone plays Sigma, because as well as comboing well into Mizuki, it's actually one of the better tanks against Mizuki as well, because you've got more ways to counterplay in that chain. But then once everyone's just playing a Sig mirror, eventually Mizuki isn't as good anymore, which is why we start to see more Wu Yang and stuff in play, as opposed to the Mizuki.
Minute now, pressing into main. Can you say that again? I want to hear that insight.
So I think originally everyone was playing Kiri, Mizuki, Sigma, but now because everyone's just, as much as Mizuki is nice with Sigma,
Wu Yang's better for poke in the mirror or something.
well, yeah, because Sigma's actually pretty good into Mizuki because you have lots of ways to counterplay the chain, and you have ways to even punish from Mizuki when we go for that chain. So it's actually very hard to play Mizuki into Sigma compared to with Sigma. So by the time we're
Those,
just in a
circular
Sig mirror,
swap games.
Wu Yang's just better, you know? So this comp would probably lose to a Ram comp, but then you just swap Mizuki and they'd be forced to swap off. Meanwhile,
This is how
Faith
funny Astro
is really splashing.
gets his way back in. Faith is wet as, bro. Look at him go. Super soaker in the server right now, running it down. 4.5 minutes for Cheeseburger to try and break this second point, but good grief. Not looking all too good for them. O2 Blast. First point was but a blip. All we needed was Faith. And the main lane. Under? It's under? What are we talking about? Someone call me under? Hi, Glue Eater 43. Hi, J Pedometer. Welcome to the stream.
Double support ult, Flux on both sides. Going to be a start now as the Tidal Blast comes out. Kitsune Rush, all of them stunned onto Wu Chan here. Lots of damage, will survive. Now the Flux is available for both. Gafreem's going to kick us off, goes first. Rock comes through, but Rock is avoided. Sungan's going to die on the way down, but Wuchan's found 2 trades, so it's a player advantage despite the loss of a tank for O2 Blast. You can see Wuchan, he wants more, he wants to push this Sigma. They're trying to splash him out of the skies, but he's got a big old rocket launcher and it's really difficult here. You're going to see, also all the way out here is 10-10 as Costream still trying to gain meters with full pocket, and slowly but surely he is doing it.
Alright, now Costream in main, pushing the cart further forward. O2 Blast, they do have ultis for this retake. Cheeseburger have drained their bank on the push, so it's going to be a hard next fight approaching them. O2 taking it very slow and methodical right now, not pushing into anything too aggressively, really waiting until they have fully developed their angles. You can see the Farah and the Wu Yang trying to take the side right now, maybe create a double angle for themselves. Per is going to slide up top. Rock goes wide for Sungan, forces the flux in response. Now it's Costream up in the sky, but he still has shield. He gets Suzu'd mid-air, he gets a wave on landing as well. So all of the counterplay is good from Cheeseburger, and Cheeseburger have quite effectively kited this one out too, so they're not going to need to trade any ults.
Oh, barrage over the top. Wuchan, a bit of Wuchan on Wuchan action, and Wuchan is going to fall to that one. Per clocked in main as well, and now he's sliding up aggressively onto the high ground. And it was a double DPS ult to be fair, but O2 Blast have crushed him on both sides. Lost Gamjung late, but it will be a full reset, and they can actually, they're even going to go try and hold forward a little bit here. I presume someone will go pick up Bakiri from spawn, trying to get another extra fight out of this with the forward hold.
Minute dead in spawn, actually, so not optimal for the Burgers. Gamjun, Faith, both closing on these support ultimates to just keep on twisting that knife. Wuchan, if he can take a high ground position, get up in one of these windows or whatever, he can be a nuisance that needs to be cleared by Cheeseburger as well. You can see Argon wrapping around the side early on. This looks like an uncontested flank, actually, so there's definitely a contest on it. The wet Wu Yang has his number. Tidal Blast comes out, but impossible to force the issue here, and they use the title for essentially nothing. 10-10 there. Bit forced.
Yeah, I think worried he was going to die, but then you get that horrible situation where the Tidal Blast goes onto you as you're going backwards, so Argon doesn't able to find the stun. Good TP on Suzu from Gamjung, saves his Wu Yang's life, and that's going to be clean up here for O2 Blast. Remaining pretty comfortable control. Argon's going to find a late trade, actually. Like, Argon keeps finding value on this Echo here, but they're not winning any of the major ult trades. It's what they really need to capture the second point, and now another chance for O2 Blast. Take a step forward, hold it in this archway, get a bit of a spawn hold going.
Oh no, 10-10 now. A little bit of pocket back of main. O2 Blast, though, they haven't had to use anything in order to stay in control. How long will these games go for? Oh, a few more hours, mate. This is only the first game of the day. There's 2 more games coming up next, and big breaks between each game.
Bit of China,
You've practically got all day. Bit of China as well. Wait, is that China today on Friday?
Pretty sure, yeah. Oh, stun goes through, and Wuchan's going to finish off Minute on the back end of that one. Out of the sky, Argon will respond to that one. So 4v4. Rocks connect onto Sungan here, but now the flux over the top. Costream wants more, but I think he's missed it. Sungan, he's going to miss his as well. Nobody can hit a flux. They're going to try and stabilize here. Caught in the alleyway a little bit, O2 Blast. So they might just wrap around back to main at this point. They got a barrage coming back soon as well. But this is Cheeseburger's best opening. They've only got 35 seconds. They need to make use of this one.
Yeah, you question marking me, Pussy Brigadier. Like, look at the response, man. Wuchan down, O2 Blast, 4v5 situation already. Maybe, just maybe, they can clutch it with an overclock right now. Minute playing beneath. He's shooting nothing but shield at the moment. He slides out into main. Rock comes out. Stomp catches Hongju. 10-10. Maybe he was the Super Soaker all along. That's going to be 2 for Cheeseburger. Make it 3. And O2 Blast.
Cap.
They only have to hold for a minute and a half, to be fair. So it's probably still completely doomed for the Burgers here, unless they can properly snowball this.
Yeah, need a lot still. Wuchan's going to swap onto the Mei again, going to make it more difficult for Costream in these situations. What Cheeseburger really need is they need their DPS to keep finding openings now. Like, Minute's going to have the clock up against that of Pers. That's going to be their next big opening. They've actually forced an early Ice block, and Payload moving all the while here as Costream and both Sigmas just floating onto the high ground now. Really is a different game for Sigmas these days once they get the Levitate perk on. And that's going to be Per trying to go right-hand side, and just in main for Minute here, as both are going to start the clock now, but Wuchan's just killed Argon. Minute just in main, looking for one more swing time, and jump in, but Minute was sharp to that one. Down he goes. He's still getting splashed and forced back here. Big splashes from Faith, trying to keep them at arm's length for now, but a chance to walk in soon, Cheeseburger.
Dirty shot coming through there. O2 Blast back in control. 37 seconds on the clock. At this stage, it's really do or die for the Burgers. Kitsu's mirrored in main, but if they don't win almost immediately, it will be overtime. It will be an unwinnable map. Ice Block inside the Mega Connector right now. Argon with the copy. Tidal Blast exchanged. Ice Block comes through, but there's a Blizzard on the block. He cancels the Ice Block. He gets Tidal Blasted. He still dies. He can't get the copy Blizzard off. They're getting the kills right now, Cheeseburger. They're winning this fight, but it's taken them too long.
Trade? Oh, Gam's just looking for the trade. He can't find the final shot, though. Now Sungan has to be very careful not to stagger. They're going to flux. They want this kill onto him right now. Rock goes out. Purse back on Widow. He's found one. They need a touch out of this as well. Faith hits one from the other side. The trade from O2 Blast isn't enough. Gafrium's trying to force it in. Per with another grapple. Wu-Chan's found a trade on point. He's got full Kiriko pocket as well. Wu-Chan just needs to buy time, but 10-10 splashing everyone down. And they'll get the full cap, but no time left on the clock.
The game continues. Did Gamjung just turn 17 or something? Could it be that? I can't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, there's got to be some secret behind this, right?
Drawable, 10-10 wet. True. This was insane from Cheeseburger. No, to Tidal Blast for Copy May.
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
he had Blizzard, you know. It's like rest me,
Yeah.
bro. I have ray gun. Like you've got to do it. You know? He still just died through the blast. Like he was taking an absolute fucking beating. But
Because he's just frozen. He's like, it's not enough overhealth for that one.
the Berlin Wall has fallen. No, they're just pissing everywhere right now. I'm afraid. Fucking Gamjung. Like get out of here, Gamjung. You're killing my fantasy right now. Cheeky draw for the points, like just to make it all worthwhile anyway, because I still have Wu-Chan and Wu-Chan. Sting names.
I thought he needs to be 17 at the start of the Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a real chance he's just not 17, because that's just a guess somebody just had.
The reason he wasn't playing is because they thought he was worse, and now they think he's better. Hi, Pug. Hi, Juice.
Alright. Unter has a woo-woo team? So do I. Who doesn't have a woo-woo team? Alright.
Actually just playing a different game if you don't have the woo-woo team right now. I was thinking about minus missing plus irony, and I decided against it. Like, now we're here. Alright, 10-10 has taken
Found a
per.
trade.
Ooh,
Get out of there.
We just need to keep trading so flawlessly that we don't lose the cap here, right? Like this cap
Wait.
seed shit. Like what is going on? Sungan is just
It's a great wall. They've got the
Unlucky guy.
retake. It's not over yet.
Good
The
wall from Argo.
Cheeseburger hold continues for now. Both teams flooding back here. Faith is still on the cat as well. Is he still behind or something? Yeah, he's behind currently. What's Faith's game plan from this point? Looks like he's just going to fly back towards the team now, regroup with everyone. So, guess he's just diving on cat now, you know? He's just there with his Farah. Oh no, they're back on Bastion. Alright, back on the comp. Minute thoroughly wasted here by OT Blast, and they'll have another crack.
Another crack any second now. Fantastic. Push forward, Sungan. Gonna get rocked up top. Wu-Chan already dead in the water though, pushing around the back, trying to find a trade this minute. He's gonna push right into that form and get obliterated by Per. Wu-Chan will clean up the final pieces, and O2 Blast are gonna take the lead 2-0. Oh no.
There's something about
Oh my...
this
What the fuck?
What?
Thank you, R&B. What's the occasion? 100 gifted? Fuck.
Fucking hell!
Fucking
Any
hell,
touch?
R&B. Yeah. Now we've established this. R&B not... Thank you very much, R&B. All right. You've done well. If you've dodged this one, you're in like the top 10% for nimbleness in chat.
Any worn dodges?
Thank you very much, R&B. That's incredible. That's class. Dodge, dodge, dodge. You guys are light on your feet, aren't you? Thank you very much, R&B.
Refresh your stream, Hunter. Just gifted 200. Refreshing.
That's class, mate.
Wu-Chan.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, look at Wu-Chan with his military experience. He gets straight over there. They're 2-0 up in the series. He's fucking chopping it up. Like, showing the backline how to play the game.
따냈습니다. 스코어는 2대0 매치 포인트입니다.
Dancy.
Dude, is Twitch getting like overwhelmed by bots right now? Like the whole Overwatch category is full of like DM bots and stuff.
I had to ban a couple of people, and I just got a DM as well from someone who thinks I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got hey, hold on a sec as a DM like just now.
Yeah, if anyone's getting DMs on Twitch right now, be aware they're probably not real.
What's the functional point, like purpose of all these fucking like
I don't
bots in the
understand.
category? Like, what does it do?
Yeah, because I got the ones today that were like cool stream bro type ones.
Yeah.
They're real to me. So, I've just got another one. Oh wait, this one's from IVQ. So, alright. Let's kill IVQ. Ban IVQ. This one's a bot for sure. Nobody.
the way you always emotional react to stuff before
just invested, mate.
So
you know,
awesome.
like it's because it's because it like it pop. It's because this one's a pop up, you know. So it comes on the side of my screen. So I'm like, here we go again.
If you're lonely enough, you'll end up giving them your credit card details. Yeah. They just need the money for school, you know? Like, they just need the money for school.
Thank you, RMB, for the gifted tier 1 to Zelko as well.
They're training LLMs on the Overwatch Twitch category. Christ. You think it's, I think I need to make that coffee.
Need a coffee?
I think I need a coffee.
Aga bye.
When you train your LAM on Overwatch Twitch and it starts calling everyone Thanos. Oh, bro, you're Thanos.
If AI start using turn of phrases that we commonly use on stream, we'll know what they got to. We know where it came from.
Wow, this stream is goated from J Pedometer. Hey, thanks.
What was the one we got at the start? There was one that was like at the start. It was like, oh, that's like wicked banter or something. And I was like,
wicked banter.
It's just
It knows you're a
like,
Brit.
fucking hell. Radical casting, my G. Smooth plays. Thanks, everyone. Banging bants. Thanks, guys. Streamer's wicked. Thanks, guys. You guys are so positive this morning. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Control Yaddy, for the 10 months. This stream is for the ages. What if we trained AI on our bullshit? Can bots use 7 TV emotes? They probably can, right? But I don't think any of them use them intentionally. Everyone's waving. His stream is Thanos. Glad to see the stream's going well. Seems everything just works. Can they show Gay Command? Yeah, everyone keep your eyes peeled for Gay CommanderX. Now, where is a farmer sign? Honestly, the Cheeseburger fanbase seems to be growing. They got the merch, they got the fans. They're obviously getting smashed by OT Blast, which is a small problem. Wait, yellow shirt looks a little bit Western. Wait. Gay CommanderX, are you wearing a yellow shirt? We're basically playing Where's Wally here? I posted my sign in the Discord. Thank you, CommanderX.
Sign in the Discord.
Let's have a look. Where am I going? General? This is alright. This is the sign we're looking for, okay? This is the sign we're looking for. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. What's Ruff saying? Oh, who knows? I just Thanks for bouncing, everyone. I'm never getting on stream. Surely they will show you on stream. Keep believing.
그런 힘의 방향이 조금 진행이 아쉬웠습니다. 그러니까 간단하게 얘기해서 힘싸움 자체가 잘 안 됐어요. 그래서 사이드에서도 뭔가 이득을 보려고 했었습니다만 그것도 잘 안
They
됐어요.
hate bouncing.
그래서 답답했었다라고 말씀을 드리는 거거든요. 물론 3점까지 들어갔었지만 3분이 남았었던 오토블.
Wait, let me just check I have enough hard drive space today. I do. 276 gig? That'll be enough. That'll be enough, surely. Can Zaya win today or no chance? I reckon it's real 50-50. I think Falcons win, though. I reckon Falcons win. Maybe they will get them to step onto stage too long. Cat, don't start trying to spin this narrative. Don't try and spin this narrative like it wasn't your idea, where you were like, hey WDG, I have this sign I want to show. Can I be on screen for ages, like a really uncomfortably long amount of time? I want to show everyone my belly. That's what you told the production team, and they said, sure. Whatever you want, white lady. I think were their exact words.
파라 이런 포킹 쪽의 서브딜러의 밸류가 또 꽤나 괜찮은 전장이다 보니까 완전 극 러쉬로 남극 반도처럼 그런 식으로 갈
You missed a shooting? What am I looking at? Hamster beef? What's going on?
그래서 파라벤
What did Hamster beef do?
제트 패켓이 또 벤이 됐습니다. 오토블라스트 그리고 선벤권
I'll kill him. I'm gonna be. I'm more of a, you know, shoot first, ask questions later.
우리 남극 반도 때처럼 한번
Broke for 25 combo? Oh. They were the first one not to bounce in a situation where everyone was bouncing.
양바스를 뺀 상태에서 다른 조합으로 붙었을 때 우리가 충분히 할 만한데. 네, 양바스를 견제도 견제인데.
City Preds? Nah, this one's a tight game. I mean, I know it's 2-0, but there's reason to believe.
자, 세 번째 세트입니다. 루나사 피고요. 치즈버거가
Alright, Fate in again.
해야 될 부분들이 좀 많습니다. 이번 세트
Gamjung still in.
지켜보도록 하죠. 3세트 루나사피 만나보시죠.
I hate to see it. Fire. Oh god. Alright, Ridasapi, Cheeseburger fighting for their lives. By which I mean only teams are going to play each other again next week in the LCQ. But fighting for their lives.
양 팀의 세 번째 세트입니다. 루나사피고요. 어진 이런 것까지 잡아주시는군요. 아직
I think they'll ever fix that clean feed.
슬슬 저녁 시간 되긴 하죠. 네. 아까 분명히
Doesn't look like it, does it?
옵저버분들.
Alright, locking in.
갑니다.
Oh, leaning forward, Ridasapi.
오, 플레이에서 한번
Eyes on the prize.
단단적으로 벤데타입니다.
One lap away, O2 Blast. Going to be more Malga here. Argon's going to start on the Reaper. Wuxian's going to start on the Vendetta, which is really normally a hero you'd only start if you're expecting them to run Mizuki. So I feel like O2 Blast have got the wrong read coming out of spawn here. And Cheeseburger should have a better comp. Wuxian can still get involved. You see he's going... Big slash! Whoa! It's Velucio from downtown. Now tries to spin 10-10 off the map as well. Big trouble. Hey! Now manages to stay on the map here. They're just about alive, but they're so low, Cheeseburger. Minute will finally fall. Argon and Gefreem also low. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but a counter pin here with HP advantage should be enough for Faith to finish it off. Pearl will come in, run everyone over, and that'll be the first fight for O2 Blast.
Don't ask what was happening when you were away. I mean, there's a reason that Lenny is spamming Belker, I'm sure. Was always wondering what Face's skin looked like at the ripe age of 27. Now O2 Blast finally taken that first fight. Looking pretty comfortable by way of ultimatums. They are all in control of the choke and the objective. They're slowly pushing it through. All the ults are fairly even as well, with the exception of Per over minute. Per, of course, consistently going Per mode. Just have to see what Wu Chang's going to do on the Vendetta. We're going to get an early stomp in for Fate. He's so low, but he kills Argon with the impact. Minute's low, trying to ride it out to the Mega Health Pack here. O2 Blast, one-man advantage, still pushing the cart all the while. This is catastrophic for the Burgers. Back to the stove.
Back to the stove he goes, and towards the checkpoint head O2 Blast. Kitsune Rush ready to go. Faith again beat advantage, consistent theme throughout this series so far. O2 Blast everything they need. Shout comes out from Gafreen, but he's taken so much damage already. Kitsune Rush is over the top as well. Faith has the beat. Per's going to drop the spree first, though, into the backline as well. Big damage. Faith goes deep for this one, drops the cage. Does he have anyone in this cage? No! It's a complete whiff! Oh, they'll get the checkpoint out of that O2 Blast, but it ends up being mighty expensive. A spree, a cage for nothing, and the retake will be quick and prompt from Cheeseburger, who now have a big ult advantage. All eyes onto Faith. They're actually just trying to slow it down to the corner, O2 Blast, not commit. They only have this beat in the upcoming fight. There's a player behind that they're trying to deal with, so Faith's going to go running in during all of that. And Cheeseburger a little bit looking behind them, looking in front. They have the ult, but they're just getting distracted right now. Minute's riding it all the way round, and Faith's taking a lot of damage, but in they go. Faith drops a beat. Tenten beats back. Minute doesn't get it in time, but the cage is out from Gafrium. Got a Lucio in at least. Can we kill this Lucio, maybe? Down goes Faith, but it's taken them so long. Sundering Blade out. Wraith was in play, so Argon will survive, but now a slash over top. And O2 Blast, somehow they've outplayed in this cage, won the beat trade, and now they're actually stealing the robot away. Gafrium throws himself at it, but Fate turns his attention elsewhere. Per is deep behind enemy lines now. I think there's no way out for Per. And he's going to die, surely.
Maybe his teammates can crash out behind him. No, it looks like they're just going to take the kite at this point. Cheeseburger, bit of there in terms of the ultimates that they're able to roll into this next fight with. Now they've got 2 DPS ultis. Of course, they've conceded the checkpoint, but they're going to start posting meters almost immediately. Per's backspawned. He's in the middle of nowhere. Push forward towards the payload shows you that we are going to have both of these DPS ultis ready to fly for Cheeseburger. The spree is deadly. The spin in a shout trade can be huge as well. And O2 Blast, they're taking it really slow. They're not even trying to fight for the checkpoint, fight for the middle of the map. They're conceding a good 30 meters here on the long stretch.
Kitsune trade comes out now. Cheeseburger have DPS ults to later in if they want to keep going, but it's a fairly timid start in this one from Cheeseburger. Looks like Minute's going to throw himself onto the flank now. Runs into Per, drops for spree, over top, big damage, wins that. Shion Jewel now into the backline as well. Faith is 1 HP, doesn't actually finish the kill. Both supports are so low, they get away, but while these supports are all hammed up, dealing with Minute, Fate will die in main, and that'll end up being a 2-for-1 trade. Fight win for Cheeseburger. Should be checkpoint 2.
Me and Marv have scheduled some Dark and Darker together. You've got to be kidding me, Cal. You have got to be kidding me. Are you in the Marvel Rivals World Cup, Cal, or is that one that's just come and gone? Gamjing spawns in, drops the fastest 30.5 in 2 maps ever. He's just that guy. He's just that guy. You gotta be tapped in. That's for streamers. You're not a streamer. Fate taking big damage here in main right now. We are going to see Cage come down early for Fate. Spree into the cage, but Minute has already broken it with his bicycle. Beat is pixel perfect from Fate, but still the health bar is so low for Cheeseburger. Cage spin. Oh, Argon taken down. Gamjung just does it again. Miracle worker here for O2, but it's not enough. So they're going to lose this trade anyway, and they're going to lose the lead.
Yeah, going to lose the lead off this one. That was surprising. Argon, immediate shutdown on that Blossom, but doesn't stop Cheeseburger winning it through the power of their cage. Now Cheeseburger into the leads. They've got Kitsune Rush coming up soon. They're slightly ahead of Gamjing here, but if they can win another fight, they can put real meters on the board now. It's O2 Blast who have to try and respond. They're only a couple of % behind as well, but it seems like both teams happy just to start on this next corner. Gamjing's actually going to swing kind of wide here as well. Needs to be careful he doesn't get poked out early. Kitsune Rush now available as Fate takes a lot of damage. Shout out from Gafree and Fate goes running through. Kitsune Rushes will be traded. Fate will regroup onto that one now. Per sends a bike in here. Both teams just play their own Kitsune Rush, but Fate, he goes deeper. He dies for it as well. Saw an opportunity, but doesn't come of anything. Now the rest of them are going to flood forward, but this is just going to make it easy for Cheeseburger. The kills are coming to them, and now the lead's going to get crazy.
Yeah, gonna get really overwhelming now for the Burgers. You see all these executions missing rather than hitting now that they've nerfed it away from being larger than a Hanzo log when you press right click. Cheeseburger They are going to take probably up to 100 meters here, maybe over as well. As you can see, O2 are still playing a bit slow behind. Faith has a 15% lead on the beat drop right now. He is not going to use it too quickly though, and that means 10-10 is probably just going to have one to match. Suzu and Pin forced out of Cheeseburger early. O2 Blast trying to step forward, take the fight, but Minity finds the window to execute Wuchang in the scrap. Faith is so low, but he can't even find a time to use the beat now. It's a full backstep for O2.
Yeah, it's a full reset. Huge pick from Minute. They're going to gain serious meters off this, and they don't have to use any ults for it. That gives them time to get all of their ults online as well, which means it's going to be a big throwdown in terms of all of these spins, sprees online, beats, and cage as well. Fate doesn't quite have the cage yet, so it could free him a chance to make a difference. Immediate cage around the corner. They come in. B over top as well. Spree. So much damage in the backline. No kills. Argon drops the spin as well. That one will get the job done now. Now, chance to push back. They need a trade. They need something here, O2 Blast, or they are in big trouble. Down they go. Argon TP's away from any potential trade, and Faith has no choice but to die on point. And all of a sudden, it's looking like a Cheeseburger full cap if they can win the next one. They got a Kitsune Rush too.
Beat Apple. Kitsune Rush now for Gamjung and Wuchang both, but looking at a full cap all of a sudden, possibly a reverse sweep angle, which involves getting Missin back in because Gamjung's not performing under the pressure. Full cap is so close. Faith has just died on the walk. Now it's 4v5 already. O2 Blast scrambling to pull this back, but they've got no more ultimates to throw in. Wuchang will fall, and it is going to be a full cap.
That's just it, yeah.
Can we get Missin in? Oh, don't tell me you have Missin too, Kelsey.
Oh. Alright, Cheeseburger, back in it.
31% of people had Missin. Thanks for the flowers.
31. It was such a good week for O2 Blast in theory, right? And I mean, it kind of right.
He was cheap.
예.
Substitution. Get him in.
Thank you, Brain, for the 19 months. Welcome back, man. Hope you're
He's
all
just
good.
not on the stage, and I just don't see the other guy standing up, you know? Look at little Farmer, though. Little emotional support Farmer, just a shoulder to lean on. Like
Just a pocket full of hopes and dreams, isn't it, you know?
Pocket Farmer. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Grace Blood, for continuing your gift to a tier 1. Thank you very much.
Swear Chex has a curse. Chex might be the worst fantasy player in the world. Just from, like, the way that he shows up in the chat regularly expressing distress at his recent picks. Like, he might be the anti-pundit. Music too quiet.
Ooh, I'm grabbing a drink. You're in charge. He lowers everyone's cortisol with his presence.
You didn't meet Suki, did you, Bushy Brigadier?
Stress relief. Oh, 2
No
seconds.
way. Chex, can you pre-send your fantasy every week so we get a reference? Yeah, it's actually like, Bushy Brigadier came to brunch with us? Are you fucking serious? No way. No. Okay. Just getting lied to. Just getting lied to. He even starts Ellis nodding, you know, like. When is UnterCon? Bushy Brigadier is a Chinese Mason? Hey, that's Rex. Oh, yeah. UnterCon at Fortress. Low-key, a couple of Unter viewers by the hearth at Fortress. Put that away. Fuck. Can't think of anything worse, genuinely. Following Unter home from UnterCon. Wrench goes to Fortress to play CS sometimes? Really? Really? There is just no way that Anthony goes to Fortress instead of like a Chinese internet cafe in the city. Like, happy Friday to those who celebrate. I'm unemployed, Jesse, so I don't. But thank you for spreading the good word. You can always smell an interview him before you see him. Oh. Oh. Will you come to Brazil? Soon. Untercon can happen across the street from a VastCon. I mean, I remember going to BameCon. Did I even thank Bongo for that Prime? That 9 months? You let me know, Bongo. BameCon was unbelievable. Just a middle-aged man shaking hands with a bunch of strangers. Yeah, Bame won. Bame won. This chat's too young to know about KefriCon. I mean, they probably don't even know who Kefri is anymore. You say Brian St. Pierre, they think you're talking about someone in the Bible. Like, bro, I was at BameCon. I think I drank at least 25 vodka cranberries. I remember at
John Pedometer. Fuck.
What's John Pedometer want?
He's ruined the Belka streak. Fuck.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm tripling that time out for
BameCon,
free. Thanks, John.
I remember Tabby Cat told me that I looked like Mr. Beast, and I've quite regularly shaved ever since. Probably pretty close to a Mr. Beastism right
I remember
now,
that, actually.
Yes! It was like, there was just no way that's the introductory sentence, you know? Like,
Oh, look, it's Australia's answer to
you look
Mr.
like,
Beast.
you look a lot like Mr. Beast. It was like, well, that's hurtful. Nice to meet you too, I guess.
그리고 보통 이렇게 마과루키 리퍼 조합이 교전을 일어나게 되면 웬만하면 일방적인
I'm back, alive for alive.
구도라기보다는
Yeah, Hilarion.
교환하면서 결국 마지막에 한쪽이 승리하는
I don't think it was a
그런 것도 많이
compliment.
반복이 되는데, 네.
That's what I said to her face.
치즈버거가
It's like insulting.
진짜 일방적인 교환이 아예 안 나는 부분도 일어났거든요. 그만큼 좀
I should have kept Wu-Chan. I'm sorry, Goofy Jokester.
Was it a new viewer, was it?
차이가 꽤 많이 났었는데 중반 이후부터 치즈버거가 좀 압도하는 모습이 있었습니다.
Thanks for the first
You have the
time
same
Belka
soulless
chicken.
eyes. I have the same, the eyes that don't like smile or whatever. Like his smile stops at his cheeks and doesn't go up. I think that's
Yeah,
something that he
it just
does,
has the
you know?
sort of a demeanor of somebody. Like if this was a sci-fi
He has like a
film,
dead smile.
and it turned out, he was an alien in like human skin. You'd go, of course, it all makes sense now.
이런 느낌이 아니면 좀 힘들다. 그만큼 좀 퍼지는 속도가 빠를 수
Wow, Unter, your eyes are empty of humanity.
사인이 안 맞는다면. 그래서 실제로
OWCS China on as well. Take it easy,
잡히는
mate.
나왔었는데 이번 네 번째 세트 전장은 뉴 정크 시티로 갑니다. 좀 더 극단적으로 다이브할 수
Hey, Sylvie.
있는, 러시할 수 있는 그런 전장인데 힘싸움에서는 사실 앞서서 오토블라스트가 좀 많이 밀리는 느낌이 났었기 때문에 여기서 뱅카드를 마우가 하지 말고 딴 걸로 붙어보는 건 어때? 좀 그런 식의 카드도
Eagles?
되어 있을 것 같거든요.
I can do the Eagles.
시티이기 때문에
Go Birds.
바스는 나오지 않을 것으로
Up the
예상이
birds.
되고요. 정말 잘하네요. 그리고
Aren't you Gen Z or millennial?
밴을 했습니다. 오호.
Am I millennial? Or is it 1997? 1997. What generation?
그런 카드일 수도 있겠네요.
Gen Z,
마우가
apparently.
그대로 진행을 할 수도 있겠지만
I'm Gen Z.
해저드 같은 카드를
No
보면
way you're Gen Z. What?
Hey, that's give me the broccoli haircut. No fucking way.
치즈버거가 앞선 루나사피에서 점수를 따냈고 만의 점수를 만들어냈는데 과연 여기서
I found out I share a birthday with Mr. Beast the other day. I was devastated. Fuck.
I was born in 19 hyphen donut dance.
Millennial stops at 96. Wow. Crazy that me and Unter, we get on so well despite our generational gap.
Yeah. We listen to the same music.
You mean,
Except for the cancelled artists, obviously, that you're not allowed to listen to in the house.
pretty sure neither of it is the actual generation or the music that was on when our generation was around either, you know?
I don't know, I saw you bumping into that Chris Brown, alright? Like,
Nope, that was you. Max, can you put something else on, please?
the fucking face she pulled at me.
He was honestly, Max was doing such a good job as like passing as like a good house guest until
Until I got the orcs.
Till forever. Yeah, game on and then fuck.
It was with you. It was with you.
It wasn't even forever. You know what? Yeah. Thank you, Hexaclism, for the 4 months. Wu-Chan mode time. It's been pretty Wu-Chan-y modey so far. Going to be Amalgam Mirror again here on New Junk City. Minute has a big off angle early on. Now driving through, will get poked out, but they've lost all the space here, O2 Blast. But Gafreem, he's had a little walk outside, but Boop is going to be the end of him as well. And Cheeseburger, a great start, but an overstep from Gafreem will cost him everything.
Gafreem overstepping, and O2 Blast gonna step all over the burgers now. Same old matchup, but Wu-Chan is going to square up in the mirror from the beginning. There's actually unreal levels of respect going on here, right? Like Cheeseburger win the previous map with Wu-Chan on Vendetta, ban Vendetta on this map to make sure that we keep playing the same matchup that they were losing on like maps 1 and 2, or maybe just map 1.
Their brains are made of burgers. Looking to come through the choke. Swing out here, bit of damage onto Gafreem. He's lost that HP trait, but Faith's also taken a beating. The Suzu actually has to be used here. It's slow and pokey as they try and come in, but Wraith has been forced and Per has a big off angle. Actually a bit of a backstep from OT Blast. They've taken so much damage. Now they come on. Kitsune Rush to respond. They kill. They lose 1 for 1, but tank advantage for him. Wu-Chan flies in. They've got him pinched in. The pincer with Per is brutal. Wu-Chan's going to get free, and that'll be a clean fight for OT Blast. And I think they're considering staggering the Malga a little bit here.
How does it work?
Get a different wave.
Yeah, now we're at 80% for O2 Blast. Orange era. I'm missing. Alright. BTD for Faith. 70%, not even close. So O2 Blast have a real substantial advantage. They also have control of the point. Faith drops down to try and deny the touch, but he did not boot Argon. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, no idea. You're more than welcome to. Wu-Chan TP side to side. Kitsu comes out in main. Wu-Chan has dropped that one early. Faith actually dropped the beat to match into it, but didn't find kills and still has wound up giving the cap. Now the chase is on. Minute's going to drop the spree, pushing into the backline. A bike from Per will slow down their advance, but there are no kills coming through for the Blast boys.
No, back in control now, Cheeseburger. Cage in hand, beat in hand, Blossom in hand. Going to be a big difference maker here in this upcoming Cage trade as well. Even with 2 DPS ults here, O2 Blast might struggle to kill through it. One fight to decide it all on this first point now, as they're actually letting O2 Blast through the choke for free. So O2 Blast space to play with now as they try and get the last few % of Fate's Cage. Both Malgas have been pretty dicey with how much HP they lose before the fight, but Fate, he wants to start this one more aggressively. Comes in, Cages will be trained, 10-10 drops a beat. Everyone gets it, Per with the spree, they break for Cage. Double DPS ult thrown in here, but it's not going to be enough. The beat makes the difference. 2 kills in that one, and Cheeseburger now all set to close this one out. Wu-Chan finds a trade which is more annoying than anything else, but the touch shouldn't be too hard for OC Blast here.
Very difficult touch for O2 Blast here, and maybe Cheeseburger were well guided in banning the Vendetta and forcing the same matchup that they lost to initially, because now the OG Greek God of War or the reboot? Were we talking about my God of War era? I mean, I'd say I could go back to that, but it's like, when the hell am I going to play that game? Also, what are the chances that my frame rate issues in God of War 2 years ago were because my RAM speed was set too high? What if that was the problem?
It all comes
I think
full
the
circle.
only logical I think the logical solution is to reinstall God of War Ragnarok and see whether or not it was that.
Now you're thinking.
I think now we're thinking with portals. Let's look into this. Let's see if I still have my save files in my My Games folder that I migrated over. Alright, Wu-Chan has a Kitsune Rush in the back pocket. Big damage out onto Gafreem early, though, as the unlock begins, and O2 Blast are just going to get it for free. Now they're going to Kitsu after the cap has gone through. Kitsu's mirrored, nobody pushing with it. So little action right now as both teams stand still, doing nothing.
They gave a flip! Oh, grow up, Cheeseburger. O2 Blast come back in with beat advantage now. 10-10 doesn't have one, so they need kills during this moment as well. Wu-Chan's going to take the Reaper battle underneath. Cheeseburger have got out of there. They actually get the kill onto Wu-Chan, so this beat, it'll give him a flip, because these guys love giving him a flip. 10-10 dies 7% short of beat, though, so it's just spaghetti everywhere now, as it looks like Cheeseburger want to keep the fight going. Gafreem, he's walked up on his left-hand side. Is he going to commit to this one? He backs it off for a second, and a bit indecisive from Cheeseburger. Are they going? Are they staying?
Alright. 50% for O2 Blast now. Lots of questions in the chat, but no answers. 10-10, big trouble for him. He has the beat. He drops it in the end. The spin from Argon, counted out by the cage. So much spinning happening, but no kills. Wuchan now pumping damage in the back. The spree from Minute to try and pull it back, but Wuchan's found another kill. Cheeseburger, they're down a man in the fight. They need more. Minute finds Fate, actually. That's a critical pick. But Wuchan, I mean, it's his mode on point. He's doing huge damage to every person that dares step into his crosshair. He drops into the hole just for the love of the game, just to TP out and get one last kill. And O2 Blast, they're going to take the point here. We're going to TP onto the point. We're going for more.
TP on, yeah. Booby's triggered the overtime, but he needs to throw himself at it once more. Argon. Vasuzu is late, though, so Argon's going to go down. 10-10 can keep playing for touches. They really need their Malga, though, and it looks like now they finally will give it up. Don't lose anyone else late at least, but O2 Blast, 1-1 now. Kitsune Rush versus Kitsune, but Faith with a big beat advantage as we head over onto point. Yeah.
It's a really big beat advantage. Now, O2 Blast rotating around. Both teams are going to have plenty of time to go stepping about. O2 do have early control of the choke, but we'll see how much it matters. I suspect they won't hold tight on the choke, might just play more for the point side. Bodies on the objective and all. Fate stepping back already. Per getting poked low, but looks to have been healed up by some sort of health package. Now, Body's on the point with 5 seconds until the unlock. We do have another Kitsu mirror, but the Kitsu comes out early from Wuchan. 5 seconds before unlock. That's a slam dunk of a kite. Why are they giving Cap? Kitsu back in. What?
You have the advantage, but now they Kitsune Rush. Cheeseburger, why are they pushing into this as well? And Freedom's going to get absolutely obliterated by this Kitsune Rush. Why would they give up a Cap without Kitsune rushing back on the side of O2 Blast? Why would Cheeseburger have... They're running after him. Hey, you guys have Kitsune Rush advantage. Don't forget, you can come kill us all. Oh,
they get a 5-second free Kitsune Rush advantage. They don't take it. Then they full kite out of the entire postcode, and Cheeseburger push through that choke and kill themselves. Like, it's just utter nonsense. Now O2 Blast are back in control. They concede 29%. Stomp through the choke for Fate, forces the beat. 10-10 just barely builds the beat, cannot possibly use it. Wuchan gonna use the Wraith form just for a reload, and it's gonna be an easy wipe here for O2 Blast now. DSG macro, high deck. Birdcat.
Clean fight for O2 Blast off that beat push now, and very much in pole position to take the lead in the series. It's going to be Cage and DPS ops for both. 10-10's beat should be the difference maker now, but you can see O2 Blast already trying to set up early. Wuchan, well, he was trying to be sneaky, but it wasn't really that sneaky because he kept peeking and then shooting his guns, and now he's had his Wraith force. So not so sneaky Wuchan, as O2 Blast will just back it up onto the point. Cage trade ready to go. Eyes on the 10-10 beat. That should be the difference maker in this big old fight.
What comes now? Little spin on point. Costream going to take down Wuchan early. Cheeseburger, one-man advantage with that beat trade makes all the difference. No DPS ultimates actually coming out from O2 Blast there. So Cheeseburger just going to pass go, collect the win. Next fight going to be the big one though, as Cheeseburger, they still need to win a fight into a Kitsu mirror. And presumably one or both of the teams are going to fully kite out of the objective.
The whole point as well, not just the objective, the entire point they will leave, out of respect, you know? Alright.
Very respectful.
Wuchan has the Blossom advantage here, but both the Blossoms for Spree, they can really turn it on a dime if anyone finds a good connect. For now, Gamjung's come round far right-hand side. Kitsune Rush is available. Cheeseburger, a chance to mirror. They will mirror this one as well. Blossom and Spree both available. Look at Wuchan now, he's looking for a big connection. Boot in! Suzu's great though! Later Suzu, so he keeps spinning, and Per and Wuchan combined for everything. Both modes enabled. And that will allow Cheeseburger, O2 Blast, to take the lead.
CX yapping Unter downloads God of War on second monitor. Fuck's sake. Alright. 30 seconds until the unlock. Cheeseburger, they have fallen into a deficit. O2 Blast 1 point away from sealing the deal on this series. But don't count out the burgers, because none of these teams are competent. Minute starts riding it in, throws his bike, misses his bike, forces the Suzu anyway. Beat in response to the Spree from Minute. It's a favourable trade for the burgers in my humble opinion, and I am humble about it. Wuchan pushing over to the side. Minute
Famously
cannot
humble.
escape in the back. Famously humble caster. Streamer, god of content creation.
Mr. Beast impersonator.
Yeah, impersonator. Oh, Mr. Beast in his spare time, actually.
First fight, O2 Blast. We're looking to close out this map, close out this series. Going to have not too much really to work with, just a cage which Costream will be able to mirror, except Cheeseburger, the beat, the Blossom to layer in on top as well. You shouldn't really have to use all three of them in this situation, so for Cheeseburger, there is an element of efficiency in the next fight as well. Going to be coming the far side, left-hand side from Cheeseburger's point of view, trying to take a bit of space on point, and for now, O2 Blast, they're just giving them that space. They'll back it all the way up, potentially trying to build some of their own ults, but they still need 35% for this Kitsune rush, so now Cheeseburger, eyes on point here as Faith keeps hold of his stomp. Now they swing round, cages will be traded. Blossom over top from Argon as well. Tenten drops the beat as well. 3 ults invested here to deal with the cage, and I mean, they'll deal with it there, but ends up being pricey for Cheeseburger.
We need a Reaper, Xion, Queen meta onto spin. Sage, Suki, Sage. 007, Resident Sleeper, God of War, Ragnarok. We are all here for that. It's just, it was a different time, it was a different place. He was a different person back then. It was before the woke mob got to him. Like, it's never going to be the same. Even if I play God of War, Ragnarok, guys, it's never going to be the same. The woke mob, they got me. Alright. Now, Wu-Chan back of main, poking heads. Cheeseburger just trying to take things slow, bleed the clock as much as they possibly can. Unfortunately, they don't know how to do that without giving up the entire point, so we are going to see O2 Blast stepping up. Point touch begins, but no Kitsu's used yet. It appears that O2 Blast are taking a similarly patient approach where they stand there doing nothing to force the issue. Not very woke of you, it's Pride Month.
Fate! What's it on Wu-Chan mode? Oh, Wu-Chan mode has saved them here as well. They go flying in. Kitsune Rush trade. Their Mauga is old and slow and dead. But Wu-Chan's going to do it all. Costream does find a late trade, but the point has gone, so they can actually stagger out Costream a little bit here at the end as well. And this is going to be brutal. And Cheeseburger now, no choice but to throw themselves at this one. Ult disadvantage, numbers disadvantage, everything disadvantage.
Wu-Chan, come on, son. Staggered touches here for Cheeseburger. They're so close to their ultimates, but somebody needs to keep touching. Next touch not going to be secured by 10-10. And Wu-Chan absolutely buzzing at that win. Throws off the headset. Cheeky high five. Straight up as well. O2 Blast. 3-1 victory. Where the fuck was missing?
Missing out? O2 Blast winning?
You think Sakuna Butcher will come back? That would be something. Alright. Let's look into this God of War situation.
Is there fire left in Fate? No. Didn't look that hot on the Mauga really, but it was far from a Mauga masterclass.
Change my one password behavior. Oh, I don't even have it installed. That's probably why it's not working. I could have sworn that was the first thing I installed. Maybe I just got the extension? The 40-year-old guy that liked your Skyrim streams is also Thanos? Yeah, he showed up from the Skyrim category and he whatever happened to him? He was nice.
Presumably he stopped when he went to just Costream Overwatch for the next 500 hours.
Probably more 500.
Yeah, 500.
Real class.
Falcon Zeta is next, Lalandi, so good, probably game of the day, quite easily.
I think he likes Skyrim? No kidding. God of War. Ragnarok.
Ooh, 29-4 for Per, happy with that. 31-5 for Wu-Chan, happy with that. 11-8 for Wu-Chan, but he got 15.7k healing, so maybe that's okay as well. Could Tennessee beat the Burgers? I reckon they could. I reckon close, but they could.
How did I miss the Skyrim streams? Oh, it was ages ago, Jesse. It was like the start of 2025 or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 24 or something. It felt like so long ago.
God of War was 24. Skyrim, I think, was 25. We haven't really done anything in 26, to be honest. I didn't really do much variety. I just took a break after stage 3 fucking touched me. Oblivion? Oh yeah, Oblivion was 25 as well. Oblivion didn't take that long. That game was quick. Gamjung got fuck that guy. Get him off my screen now.
What's he
The
doing?
blue- the green
Like the
screen
Italian,
is so
like-
bad. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, is his grandmother
Get out of
Italian? What's going on?
Oblivion Remaster? We already played it, Ellie Bunny. You're checking like we played Oblivion Remaster. You played 40 hours of Oblivion and skipped all side quests and a DLC. Listen, I did the Shivering Isles. I did the Dark Brotherhood. I did the Thieves Guild. Like, I played the game, you know? I played the whole game. I clocked it as far as I'm concerned. This guy's basically Big Vincenz. We're also just like paused on this still of him for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Like,
God,
just
Let's
frozen
really
in time.
Take
Like,
it in, you
get-
know. Let's take in
get him out of
every. Taking all
he
of
did
Gamjung
nothing,
right
zero
now.
stats. What do you mean? His stats are 74k heal. Has a fucking point farmer. Alright.
If I slip you $50 to change my fancy roster to have Gamjung, yep. Send all bribes in. Obviously, no guarantees, but I'll take all bribes up front, and I'll see what I can do. Wait, Gamjung had 51.5 points? Really? Fucking hell. Yeah, what did somebody said earlier? Just 7 people had Gamjung?
승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네. 일단 먼저 승리 소감부터 먼저 들어볼게요.
오늘 이렇게
Do you do Overwatch fantasy coaching? No, because nobody would buy it, would be the bigger problem. Wait,
이겨서 너무
where's Lee Si-yoon?
좋고요. 네, 떨려서 지금 아무 말도 못 하겠는데 기분이 좋습니다.
경기 때는 안 떨렸어요?
저 많이 떨렸습니다.
많이 떨렸는데 되게 침착하게 플레이 잘하시던데 옆에서 형들이 좀 많이 도와줬습니까? 어떤 이야기를 많이 해줬어요?
괜찮아, 네 하고 싶은 거 다 하라고 그냥 아무렇게나 하라고 했습니다.
Unter, saving the messages
아니,
now. I'll let you know when you can talk with the perfectly
키리코를
accurate.
오늘 저 플레이 했었잖아요.
Can't wait.
방울 세이브 타이밍이 되게 좋았었거든요.
Wanker.
네.
본인 판단하에 계속해서
Unter luck stat?
방울 세이브가 이뤄진 거였습니까? 아니면 뭐 옆에서
Unter play
계속
Terraria?
보여주는 그런 브리핑이 좀 있었습니까?
Terraria is no fun
이제
solo.
딜러 형들이 계속
That's a game-
튀어가지고
that's a game to be played
계속
with friends.
말해가지고
네.
그거 이제 쳐다보는 거죠.
All the numbers in? Alright, let's see how I did. I must have shot at fantasy. Because, alright, Wu-Chan got 31.5. Wu-Chan got 19.5. Per got 28.5. So I should now be top of the world.
그 전에 뭐 스크림이나 이런 걸 계속
Looking at top of the world.
제가 그
Top of the world.
대학교 다닌다고
Top of the
못
world.
하고 있었는데
네.
Alright, 41.5 points. And I'm all the way up to 475th.
시작해서
Otherwise known as top of the world.
조금씩 스크림 하면서 오늘 출전하게 됐습니다.
그러면 스크림을 조금 하셨다고 하셨는데 어느 정도
Wu-Chan's points are wrong? Oh no. As it in a good way or a bad way for me?
이틀?
이틀? 이틀 스크림 돌리고 지금 이렇게
I
나와서
thought he did go 31 and 5,
받게
no?
된 거예요?
Oh, his damage is wrong. Oh, I see.
많이
Yeah.
부끄럽죠? 이런 자리도 처음이잖아요, 사실.
Alright, so I'm gonna go even higher.
제가 봤을 때좀
You mentioned it to
익숙해져야 되지
the-
않나라는 생각이
I don't
듭니다.
know if you listened to me.
좀
Is
자주
it?
올라올 것
You got it
같은
this morning,
느낌이
Joel?
들기도 하거든요. 플레이적으로 봤을 때 굉장히 좀 깔끔한 느낌도 있었고 그래서 오늘 감정 선수를 응원해 주신 팬분들이 굉장히
Wow, your
많으실
ass.
것 같은데
Now I'm climbing.
마지막으로 카메라
I'm
보시면서
climbing.
팬분들 많으시거든요. 한 말씀 해주시죠, 팬분들께.
오늘
Alright,
이렇게
week 4.
응원하러 와주신 분들 감사하고 끝까지 응원해 주세요.
We am still need 200. Even in week 4 when I had 3 of my players play.
그리고 끝내기 전에 저는 신인 선수분들한테 항상 좀 물어보고 싶었던
Faith
신인
owners.
선수가 POTM 받아서 이런 자리가 됐을 때 이 선수가 과연 도발 멘트까지 할 수 있을까? 전 이게 좀 궁금했었거든요. 다음 상대가
Who had Gamjung? How did Pyro know?
에게 한마디.
3대 떡 내겠습니다.
좋습니다.
What's
감독
happening?
오늘
What?
POTM 너무 축하드리고 다음 경기 기대 많이 하겠습니다.
Why is he screaming at
감독
me?
선수와 인터뷰 해봤고요. 저희는 잠시 쉬었다가 돌아와서 오늘의 두 번째 경기 빅매치로 이어드리겠습니다.
He was excited, wasn't he?
It's none of my business.